Welcome back to the Foleyship, everybody. Hello, welcome. Another week. Here we are. Let's go. Whoa. Where's Minecraft gone? Oh, hang on. I need to fiddle now because my little intros need fiddling. Oh, they can't hear you yet. Okay, there we go. Now they can hear you.
Now they can even hear us.
No.
Oh dear. Oh
dear Tommy B.
Oh, it was worth it for me.
Can they hear us now?
Can you hear them? Can you hear them, everyone? Yes.
Can you hear us? Can they hear you?
I'm sure they can hear us.
Yes, we're all unmuted.
Yeah, that's also important.
Yeah, as long as they can hear you as well. Welcome everybody. We are the Foleyship. It's me, Marky H. We got Tommy B.
Oh yeah, me, Tommy B. Yeah. Sorry, was I supposed to say something?
And no, I just that was an error on my
Forgot
part.
who you're streaming with.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Yeah, I forgot your names. Yeah. Timmy D and
that's it.
And Yammy B.
That's the one.
That's it. And me, Matty C.
Matty C's here, everyone.
Welcome everybody, Mank Pubes, as I'm affectionately known amongst most of the Yogscast now. This is normally we'd be in a studio trying to recreate Lord of the Rings right now.
Yes.
But we can't do that, so we're playing Minecraft.
Exactly.
The next best alternative.
The next best alternative. We are playing in a mod called the Lord of the Rings Minecraft mod, I think it's called.
Sure.
Middle Earth mod. And there is a ton of stuff in this mod. New blocks, new enemies, new systems like factions and stuff like that. And then also this huge, enormous map, which I'm sure Tommy B can show you on the Yogscast.
Yeah.
It's enormous. We have managed to make it all the way from the Shire to Lothlorien. Lothlorien.
And how many streams has it taken to go from here to here? What?
I've actually
5
lost
weeks,
count.
6 weeks, 2 months.
It's more than 5, right?
Well, we spent 3 in Moria, didn't we? Was it 2
Oh my god,
Moria?
So just going from here to there was a quest in itself. We met the Balrog. We destroyed the Balrog.
We destroyed it thanks to some clever cheesing of making him fall in lava and then shooting him with crossbows.
Yes.
We defeated
Instead of running forwards, we run backwards. If only they knew that's what they had to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Run backwards.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Idiots. And now we have to figure out what we're going to do for the next leg of our journey. We are safe in the bowels, under the bowels of Lothlorien.
It's beautiful. We flew around this last week and it's incredible. This would be nice, wouldn't it?
We were supposed to, during the off time... Oh, there's a goose. There's a swan. We were supposed to figure out what we were going to do. We've not done that. And we've not made any progress.
Ow.
Yeah, he'll come after you, son. It's a horrible... What? It's a day in Middle Earth, and it's a lovely day to be a horrible goose. But yeah, we were meant to do a bunch of stuff. We haven't done it. We're the most disorganized, useless stream, but we haven't done it. So
I spent the whole time thinking up my intro. That's what I did. Instead of doing that, I was just like, what can I do? I can be a shark in the water.
Very good.
Yes.
What else do we need to tell the people, Tommy B?
Donations? If you donate, we'll build you a monument, a memorial. You exist in this world now. You're an epic hero on the quest, and you will be forever memorialized in this world somewhere. We'll come up with some excuse.
Hero. Gravestone implies that you died.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You were here.
You'll live on.
You was here. Yeah. Live on in our memories.
You was here.
So if you fancy that, go ahead. And is that everything, maybe?
Oh, apparently you're not in the squad stream yet, Mark.
What the F?
It's his squad.
We did it.
Oh.
We did it. Do you want to
apparently it's all broken again.
Do you want to send me an invite, Tommy?
Yeah, on it.
Oh yeah, something went wrong.
Okay, invite sent. Start squad stream. Working?
Yep, it looks like it's working now. Okay, so there is a squad stream. So Yogscast has got Tommy's viewpoint if you want to
Yeah,
check that out. And then if you want to see my viewpoint, you can come over to my channel and view that there. Because sometimes things break. And before we only had one perspective, and it was really bad. So there's that. We also, by the way, I went back. I got a screenshot for the thumbnail for Nina, and I picked up all of our mithril that we had mined in Moria.
So wonderful!
I have oodles and oodles of mithril now ready to go.
Very good.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Yeah.
We did talk about a plan last week, didn't we? Because we didn't want to just end. We didn't want to just throw away the ring and have not seen all these amazing landmarks that exist in the world.
That's true. There's so much to go and see.
So we were saying, did we say that the plan we were going to do is follow the Fellowship down the river?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what we said to the Argonath?
It is.
Yeah, I think so.
I've just thought of one
Along
thing.
our way.
Yeah.
One thing I've thought of. First of all, I don't think the Argonath has gen structures, so I don't know if we can generate that into the world.
Okay.
Maybe we need to build it when we get there.
Yeah, we'll just build two giant men on either side. Maybe that's what we could do. Because the other thing is, kind of realized, Tommy, I had to download the next load of gen structures like Edoras and Helm's Deep. I haven't done that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Completely forgot about that.
Okay.
A lot of other stuff going on in the world at the moment, Tommy, and that kind of slipped my mind.
Hang on.
So
Hang on. This is what you deserve right now.
Oh no. What do I deserve? What have you done?
Marky.
Oh no.
There we go. That was
Frog. Is it Frogman?
It was Frogman. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
He's a shame. That's okay. That's okay. It's understandable.
Yeah, we didn't do any of the traveling off screen.
Yeah. Oh god.
There's a lot of stuff we didn't do.
Well, I mean, there's a big old river that we have to go down before we get to any of these problems.
That is true. We are not.
We're not going to see any of these structures this stream anyway.
Surely we can't just spend the stream on a river, like, can we? Can we do that?
Now we can speed up a little bit of the journey, because if you go to your map and scroll down a bit, there's the Field of Celebrant, which is still in Lothlorien, which means we can fast travel to it.
Okay.
So we could speed up some of the journey by going to there and then going to the river and then
I think that sounds fair.
The thing is, though, if the Argonath isn't there, what's the point? Like, we're just gonna get to a bigger bit of river.
A big old river.
That's true.
Like, can we not sneak through?
I think we should build it. I think we should.
You want to build?
Build 2 giant statues.
Okay. All right, let's do that then.
Thanks, elves. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, shall we do that? Shall we fast travel to the Field of Celebrant? Make boats, follow the river south to the point that would be the Argonath.
Yeah.
We'll build 2 big statues on either side of the Argonath.
Yeah.
Then we'll head on over to Amon Hen.
Okay.
Keep in mind that when we're in the area of Argonath, we're probably going to be attacked by bloody orcs all the bloody time as well. So that said, we're really geared up now, though. We're really super geared up, so that should be fine.
True.
Right?
We've done more.
Yeah. Nice and
Mark,
easy.
we defeated the Balrog. What's a few orcs to us now? We're experts.
This is true.
All right.
Okay.
Let's travel.
Save the little ones.
Let's travel.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Field of Celebrant.
Press F to the Field of Celebrant. Okay, pressed F. And we're going to transport.
Sam's he's learned.
Oh, I did the other one. I did the.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
You're not at the Field of
Celebrant.
Celebrant? Oh, Sam.
What is this? Look, I'm fast traveling like a good boy.
I'm here.
Exactly, me too.
I'm skipping all these loading screens.
There he is. There
good,
he is.
It's nighttime.
With some reindeers. We've had a few.
So what we do need
some
boats as well. We need to make some boats.
Which way to the river? Probably the easiest way is to go sort of north. Well, that's the thin river. Do we want to go to the thin? I guess we could go southeast.
Let's maybe go to where the 2 rivers join.
Yeah, okay, that sounds.
And we can jump on it. And then we get to do a bit by land.
Southwest, southeast.
That sounds
southeast.
Southeast.
That sounds.
We can do it.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
I was going to say we've had a few subs already. A few subs through.
Oh,
Pibsy.
lovely. Thank you.
Pibsy, 60-month resub. Foley time, baby. That's Pibsy's.
Foley time, baby.
We've got a 43-month resub from Pisu Cat. There's 43 of them. Now there are 43 of them. Oh, God, not looking where I'm going.
Oh, Tommy.
7-month resub from Symfinity7 and a 38th month resub from Kazar, who says, build the Argonath. Build the Argonath. Well,
build me an Argonath worthy of Minecraft.
Exactly. Kazar said it.
Some bad news for you guys. Already orcs about.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, and we don't have
We've already lost
anymore,
you.
do we?
Completely.
Yeah, I stopped to mine a tree. I forgot that, like, this isn't just... I can't just play Minecraft.
That'll do
God,
it.
there's so many flowers here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
Lothlorien.
beautiful.
Lothlorien.
Well, these are the
Lothlorien
fields
County.
of glory. Fucking Jesus.
Are you under attack?
Bloody walk.
Oh, yeah,
Bloody
they are behind
what?
us.
I'm just gonna run. Don't want to engage.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Oh, I forgot that because my sword sets stuff on fire, I get free food when I kill animals now.
Oh,
It just cooks
nice.
it for me.
Ready cooked. Wow.
Kind of fancy
Ready
sort
cooked
of that.
chicken. I might have used the flame of Adun that we got from the Balrog to make myself a magic sword. I'm picking flowers as well,
Really
like
fancy.
the true elven princess that I am in my heart.
But not on my screen.
I wish I was I was that on my screen. I wish I looked like Liv Tyler.
No. The river. We've made it, Sam.
No, we haven't. I
You
just
guys
checked the
are
map.
absolutely fucking
What?
bolted.
This isn't it.
We're nowhere near it. No. This
What?
river is so small it doesn't even appear on the map.
You are kidding
Yeah,
me.
just do keep in mind that map is not the most accurate thing in the world.
No.
Right, okay.
So what have you been up to, gentlemen? Anything this week?
Let me refresh my memory.
The weeks will merge into one.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Now that I just live inside.
I don't think I've watched
Can't
any
remember
really
one week from
weird
another.
films this week.
No weird
Oh,
films
no.
to tell us about?
No.
That's an entire segment of the stream
I
gone.
know, right? Oh God. I've just been doing a lot of editing and working, and
Yeah.
I'm really
Yeah.
racking my brain here. Have you done anything fun?
Trying to think really.
Played some Animal
You know what?
Crossing. That's about it.
Oh, I've been playing Dark Souls for the first time. I don't
Oh,
know.
really?
Yeah, I tried to get into it a long time ago, but I'd sort of been like, oh no, stupid game, meh, and didn't really
Yeah.
try. And then I've been watching those funny boys from the game Grumps. I watched their
they
playthrough
do
of
it.
Dark Souls
they've been
3.
doing it.
Okay.
They did they did Dark Souls 3 ages ago, but I often have like long Let's Play
Oh,
series
Sam.
just on in the
Oh,
background
Sam.
while I do other stuff.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's not going great,
Sam's
is
gonna
it?
die. Sam's
Is it
gonna
not
die.
going well? Oh, Sammy G.
I left
How?
him.
Like 10 wargs chasing me. At least
Oh,
we
yes.
got keep infantry on now.
We do.
Oh, true. Yeah, it's nowhere near as
Oh,
bad as
also-
it
It's
used
like
to
we're
be.
playing in Babby mode.
Yeah. Well, we were sick and tired of suffering.
Either I somehow got really far ahead of you guys, or it's respawned me a lot further
Close.
ahead.
a lot further
Closest to
ahead.
where you
That
wanna
could
be.
be the case. That's probably what's happened. Let's be honest.
Oh my God, you're
Yeah,
miles
I
ahead.
don't think I was. Yeah, I don't think I'd outrun you guys. In fact, Tom overtook me,
much.
so yeah, I've definitely
Yeah.
respawned.
Well, we've got keep inventory on, so
Further on.
maybe it's worth it just to get killed.
Just kill
Just
yourselves.
keep dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't always happen. As an FYI.
Oh, Southwest.
Oh, we don't know until we try it.
Exactly. Who knows?
Oh, mine is quite laggy at the minute as well.
Yeah, mine is.
Ooh. Are we like loading in too many chunks?
Luckily, it is giving me some sort of max pain bullet slowdown power.
Ooh.
But yeah, so I watched those guys play through Dark Souls 3, and I was just like, man, I should give those games another try because they do kind of look fun, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I went and got Dark Souls Remastered, and I started playing that, and it was considerably better than, like, as in, like, it wasn't anywhere near as hard, and I was enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would.
Right.
And yeah, it's been quite fun, actually.
So
Very
how far
different
through
to, like, a lot
the
of modern gaming.
Yeah, it has the stakes. It had that fear of like with this, when we didn't have inventory on, there was genuine fear of dying because you have to redo everything.
Yeah. It's not
different.
even that for me. Like, the big thing for me was the moment that really sold me in that game was after you beat like your first proper boss,
Yeah.
it's a very long time before you reach the next bonfire, like the next save point where you can like level up your skills and stuff. And it's quite a long time before you get that, and the difficulty ramps up quite a bit. Like, you know, you're fighting enemies that are a lot tougher, and there's, you know, just a lot of challenges. And
Sure.
I was just bashing my head against it for so long, and then eventually I managed to get past the bits that I was stuck on, and I was completely out of healing items. And I saw one of those messages that other players can leave that was like bonfire ahead. And you never know if they're a trick or not. So I'm like gently pushing on, like, oh God. Like, is this actually going to be, is this a trick? Like, is there going to be a boss here? Or is there like a super powerful enemy or whatever?
Yeah.
And then you get the next bonfire and there's this sense of like, not just like relief, but like accomplishment. And I was just like, I get it. I actually get this game now. I get why people like the challenge and like the difficulty and stuff.
Because I
it's a lot more rewarding when there's an actual challenge to it, and
yeah.
the effort,
and also just the sense of discovery as well, like figuring out how the stats work and how, you know, the weapons work and, you know, what kindling means, that sort of stuff. Like, there's a genuine sense of like, this is okay. I'm figuring this out slowly, and you're making progress.
Yeah, because I loved it, but then got to a point where I got stuck. And then put it down for a bit, and then didn't go back to it. And then when I went back to it, I was out of practice, and it took me a full year to get past the bit that I was at, which is Ornstein and Smaug, which is supposed to be like a really tough bit. That's
right,
the one with
that I'm worried
bosses.
about that because I've only heard like, oh man, that is really tough.
Timed out.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Are you here?
Maybe I'll
go to
far ahead.
And you both kicked out.
Yeah.
I'm coming back.
All right, hang on. Let me just check and make sure. Let's close down everything I can, just in case
you're closing down the
causing problems. No, I'm closing down stuff like I had Steam running in the background and things like that.
Okay.
So
all right. How much progress we lost? I'm back near you.
Maybe if I just wait here.
Yeah. And I'll come
to
towards
you,
you,
there,
Mark.
Sam.
Far ahead.
Make a little dirt hut, Sam.
Yeah.
You can hide it.
That's the plan.
We should have brought beds as well. That was another foolish error.
I'm going to walk more towards you, Mark, so that I'm not too far away, loading in all these random bits.
I'm going to grab some wool, actually, from these sheepies.
I had 1,000 bits. Sorry.
To answer your question. Go on. 1,000 bits. No, far more important.
From Falcon Ecos. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think they donated last week. Am I saying it right? Ecosi? Falcon Ecosi?
Yeah. No, I said
enemies around me. Okay, this is fine. They say, Pride 1000, always looking forward to this stream. Helps to get through the middle of the week. And what is the worst that could happen at the Argonath? Hehe. And 6-month resub from Meta Deplays says Mark Souls.
Yeah.
Mark Souls.
Thank you, Meta. Meta's one of my mods, and he's very happy that I'm playing Dark Souls. One thing actually to talk about, it just got put out on the Yogscast Twitter. It's Pride Month, everybody. It's Pride. Happy Pride. But also, Yogs are doing another Pride t-shirt with all of the sales going towards charity. So if you want to get that,
Stonewall.
Goes to Stonewall. So go and check that out. That's you can get that on the Yogs merch store. There's a tweet link to it. Go buy the Pride shirt.
Yeah, if you just go to store.yogscast.com, I think it's the main
support charity.
Thing. Yeah, exactly.
And happy Pride all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I walking
that's what I've been up to.
You?
Playing that old game. Playing that old chestnut.
Oh, it's a warg.
Oh, it's a warg.
Can I get him to drop in this hole? Drop in the hole! Get in there!
That's what she said.
A warg's quicker than your running speed.
Running speed, no. I think you can outrun them, but walking speed, yes.
Okay, I'm running. I'm wasting my food away. Get away from me.
But they don't. Food away.
They don't stop chasing you, do they?
They will after a while. Yeah, they will after a while.
Yeah, once you get far enough
away. Break line of sight.
Away.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I'm on then. Come by. Where are we at?
Yeah, he's lost me.
I'm gonna go. Sway a bit more to try and match up with Sam.
Am I coming towards you? Actually, I don't know why I'm just going to head straight towards Sam. I was coming towards you, but because you're still traveling, you're just getting further away.
Yeah,
so.
I'm a bit further ahead, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm going to burn all the sheep to death. I want cooked food. Cooked food. Food's very important on long journeys. We can't just live off lembas bread, Mr. Back.
But one small bite is good enough. I'm just going to clear all these subs. 1 second.
Fill a man's stomach for a day. How many have you eaten? 3?
Did I read Infinity 7's sub as well? I don't remember.
Well,
I've said it now.
You know, you've said it now. That's what matters, Tommy B.
Yeah.
That's what matters, Tommy B.
And you were streaming this morning, Mark. How was that?
I was doing mini painting. So I was gonna do it. I normally do it on Tuesdays and Fridays, but obviously it was Blackout Tuesday yesterday, so I didn't stream. I was retweeting stuff on Twitter and promoting some other folks who were raising money.
Very good.
So I didn't stream yesterday, so I moved it to this morning. It's good. Yeah, just painting some Warhammer. Painting some Warhammer.
I had a quick look. Is it some sort of tank or something you were painting?
So it's a tank, but the army I'm painting at the moment is the Sisters of Battle, which are basically these crazed space nuns, nuns with guns, and ooh, that's a big old coin, and the tank that I was painting has a giant organ on the back that's full of missiles. It's very
organ
Warhammer.
as in pipe organ.
Yeah, it's in pipe organ, yeah.
Wow.
Like in a church, but it's full of missiles.
Do you play the notes to release the missiles?
Yeah,
Is it like
basically
a symphony
that's
of missiles.
Yeah. That's what it's meant to be, yeah. It's like meant to be that they're playing the organ to fill the battlefield with, like, you know, church music, and then it's launching rockets.
That's very Mad Max as well. I like that. I can see that.
Yeah, everybody was kind of saying it's very Mad Max. Like, I'm a bit ahead of Sam now, so I'm going to wait in this open yard.
Okay.
Well, I'm east of Sam. I am due east. Due east. But yeah, so I was doing that, and it's quite fun. We have a thing that I do on my stream, which is because I don't highlight the VODs and I don't put them on YouTube. We listen to music that we shouldn't.
Ooh, naughty.
Naughty boy. But I have a playlist which is the absolute bangers, and only bangers are allowed on this playlist. It's a music of only bangers. Okay. And then people can suggest songs that they think are bangers, and then I judge them. And I say, is this a banger? Yeah, I'm basically, is this a banger? Yes, no.
When I tuned in, you were listening to Dance Magic Dance.
Yeah, and that is a banger. I was just like 100%.
Such a weird song, though. Like, Labyrinth is always a weird movie to me.
It is a weird movie, but at the same time, that song's a banger. No, did you see that they're talking about doing a sequel or a remake of Labyrinth, and they were trying to talk about who should play the Goblin King? Because obviously David Bowie, like, how do you replace David Bowie? You know, he's David Bowie. Mm-hmm. But somebody had linked pictures of the girl who played the main girl in Labyrinth when it first came out, and what she looks like now. And man, she'd be an amazing Goblin King. She's got this like real kind of cool look to her. Yeah. Yeah, man. She'd be an amazing like Goblin King or Queen.
That's interesting. I like.
And wouldn't that be cool? Like if they had like the original actress, like, you know, that I think that would be pretty rad if they did something.
I would like that. It's it's like, I guess they rebooted the Dark Crystal and that went really well. So you could just do it similar with Labyrinth.
Yeah, with like I'd hope that they would keep it mostly physical, like puppets and physical sets and stuff. But you could also bring new filmmaking stuff to it, couldn't they?
Well, I was going to say you can do it even better now because you don't have to necessarily hide all the rods and puppeteers and stuff.
That's
you can
true,
just paint them out. Which is what I think they did on Dark Crystal. Was like obviously a bit of CGI, but most of it was just removing things rather than
cool.
I've got some wood for a boat for if we need that.
I made a whole bunch of boats.
What
I was went around.
Well done. I've sort of lost you again, though.
Oh no!
Somebody in my chat
heading more east.
Somebody in my chat asked me what constitutes a banger for my bangers list. And you know, it's a difficult thing to quantify because, you know, a banger to me might not be a banger to Sam. It might not be a banger to Tom, or like a banger to Tom might not be a banger to me.
This is true.
One of my foundation bangers that I always point to is St. Elmo's Fire. I'm like, that is You want like an example of
I don't even know that
strong
song.
banger? Come on. Come on.
Well,
What do you mean?
well, who sings it? Bruce Springsteen.
St. Elmo's Fire?
I don't
St.
know.
Elmo's Fire?
St. Elmo's Fire sings St. Elmo's Fire. What?
No, it's just... it's St. Elmo's Fire, Sam. What do you mean?
What? What you say? The name of the song is St. Elmo's Fire.
Yeah.
And who sings it?
I don't know. It's St. Elmo's Fire. You don't need to know who sings it. It's a banger.
Okay. Well, I don't think I know it. Although I may know it, but I don't know.
Another foundation banger
Okay.
would be... I'm trying to think of like what's on the playlist that is an absolute smash hit, 100% banger. I've closed Spotify, so I can't even look at it. Hang on. Let me get my list up. Because obviously, you know, Sam's the music man, and I'd be very interested to hear. I don't have I Need a Hero on there, I must admit. We need to get I Need a Hero.
That is a banger.
That is a banger. That is a banger.
Yeah.
If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher, that's a banger. Jump by Van Halen, that's a banger. Turn back time. Jump by Van Halen, banger.
Yeah.
September, Earth, Wind and Fire, 100% banger.
Okay, I'm getting the vibe of your bangers. Okay, I'm feeling your bangers.
But then we throw things in, right? I mean, Invisible Touch by Genesis, 100% a banger. Then like we throw in the odd bit of like a curveball banger, you know, like Bye 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 by NSYNC.
Oh wow,
banger.
okay. All right.
Lizzo, she's got some bangers in there.
Oh yeah,
A song from Metal Gear Solid called Snake Eater, that's a banger. Magic Dance,
Wow.
banger.
Yeah.
Waiting for a Star to Fall, that's a banger.
That is
Hit Me With Your
banger.
Best Shot by Pat Benatar, that's a banger.
Okay. You like
Lionel
the
Richie,
full
Dancing
on
on the Ceiling, banger.
You like the ones with some energy and some sort of
That's an
power
element to it.
and-
Yeah, it's got to have a bit of energy to it. And we make a distinction now. A song can be a bop, but that doesn't make it a banger. But most
Sure.
bangers have a bop to them.
Oh, well, you need to pass bop to
It's
get
an
to
important
banger,
distinction.
surely.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
know, bop is a level, and then banger is like a level beyond that.
So there's an
Would you
element...
say there has to
there's-
be? Would you say there has to be some aspect of it being like a guilty pleasure song?
I think that plays into it. It doesn't
But
have
it
to
can't-
be, but
it
that
can't-
helps.
It doesn't necessarily have to actually be a good song.
No, oh God, no. Oh God, no. Being a banger is not about being a good song. Being a banger is about being a banger.
So it's how it makes you feel.
Despite being a bad song.
Yeah, it's partly like how it makes you feel. Like there's other little things like if you immediately want to sing along to it, if it's the kind of song that would
Sure.
come on in a party or a club and you'd be like, yeah, like you just want to be like, fuck yeah, that song. Like,
Do you
know,
have
these are all
any
parts of
Queen
it.
on your bangers list?
Yeah, we got Killer Queen. I've kind of left it open. Like, there's a bunch of songs that I would add to it, but I'm waiting for them to be suggested so that it's
see.
not just like full of my songs. But yeah, like Queen, 100%. Like, we got a bunch of Queen on there. Don't Stop Me Now.
Is there an element it needs to be a bit theatrical, a bit musical, like a bit, you know, it's like big?
Big
trying
is,
to
it
just-
helps, but it's not always. Like, we had a few people recommend some like heavy metal songs that are very big, like Sabaton songs, and I was just like, you know what? They're not bangers. It's not a banger. We got
you're
some
the
Disney
boss.
songs in there, but not all Disney
Yeah.
songs. Trottermus tried to come in there and be like, it's just Disney music. And I was like, no, absolutely not. Some Disney music is not a banger. Some Disney music's just a bop. And there's a distinction.
Sure. This is very interesting. I like to break
Oh,
it
there you
down
go.
to its
St.
sort of
Elmo's
component
Fire.
parts.
Was done by John Parr. Thank you for that important distinction that I didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah. My God,
So
this
if
is a
you
long way to
gentlemen-
go, isn't it?
If
We-
you
this
gentlemen
is
had to
silly.
suggest a song for me,
Yeah.
what would you be? Like, if I said to you, tell me your absolute number one top banger that you would
God.
suggest I put in my playlist, what would it be?
So are we trying to
I
think?
mean, Living
in
on a
terms of,
Prayer
like-
feels like my default.
That's your, like, a number one default if somebody told you to, you know, put
That's
on a
the first
banger.
thing that comes to mind. Yeah.
Sam, let me tell you something.
Very
That'd make
cliche.
it- That'd make it into the list.
Yeah.
Okay. Pokemon theme tune.
Do you know what? Banger. 100%
Yeah.
a banger.
Honestly, it's one of the most uplifting, motivational songs out there.
It's got a bop to it, but it's also got
Yeah.
that emotional connection. And nostalgia's quite a big part of a banger as well. Like something that like reminds you of something good. And
Sure.
yeah, 100%. Oh, excellent choice, Tommy B.
Okay, I want to try.
I'll add those.
I want to try and slip some bangers into you as well. Now I need to think. Of some,
Yeah. Slip me some
others.
bangers. Hit me up with a banger, son.
Would any like
Push me against the counter and give me a banger. That's what I say.
Book of Mormon songs get in there?
No, we haven't had any suggested, but maybe. Not a lot of musicals have been suggested so far.
I guess you don't really
Wayward
rock
Son,
out.
that's on there. Oh, I don't know. Some musicals you definitely can.
I guess
Some,
so. I guess
and
so.
you know, rock out is a different term. Like when Music of the Night comes on from Phantom of the Opera, I will belt that out and properly like give it like 100 decibels. You know,
Get your mask out.
yeah, absolutely. You know. I'd love to be a
bangers.
Phantom. That's a role for me one day.
Why don't you
Put me in
do
a
it?
creepy mask and make me be a
Just
weirdo.
looking at the suggestions in chat. You're saying Final
Yeah.
Countdown.
Oh,
Final
God,
Countdown.
yeah.
We
Banger.
reviewed Final Countdown. Now, here's the thing. We reviewed Final Countdown in my stream this morning. It's a classic song, right? It's a classic song. You think of it,
Yep.
parties. But let me ask you this. When do they play Final Countdown? At the end of the night. Do you end the night with a banger? That's a question. You know,
Of course you do.
For me, the Final Countdown is like a come-down
Yeah,
song,
end on a
but it's not a
fizzle.
banger.
It's an uplifting song. It's not a wind down
Is
song.
it?
The end of
Is
the night,
it?
you're playing, New York, New York, or you're playing some like, something like that. Some Frank Sinatra.
I don't know if New York, New York is a banger.
or like
I don't
Twist and
know.
Shout, the Beatles. Do you like that?
Twist and Shout's a good G. Beatles. We've not had any Beatles suggested yet. Oh, I think I'm at the river. Or is that
Yeah.
just the world hasn't loaded? Oh, it could just be that the
You
world-
guys are at the river. I'm still quite far away. Maybe when
yeah.
we're back in the office, we can add the Phantom to the Foleyship.
We just have like a big musical number as like
Yeah,
do-do-do-do-do, do-do.
Well, the thing is, like with the Foleyship, we've done the sound for the first half, and we're going to do the visuals for the first half. But when we get to the second half, we don't really know what we're going to do because we haven't made the sounds. So do we just turn it into our own invention? Do we just at that point take the Lord of the Rings
Go
in the
completely
direction
off the rails.
Yeah.
Like Arwen is visited by the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, Arwen comes along and is like, I will take Frodo, and then you hear, "Bah!" And then the Phantom comes out, he's like, no, I will take him, and puts him under his cape.
I want that so much. You have no idea.
The Phantom
Oh.
could be like, the Dick Dastardly character who just comes in and tries to fuck with
Kidnap
Frodo and
Arwen
Sam.
all the time. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
just
Frodo
like
and Sam. Yeah.
He just takes the ring, so Frodo and Sam then have to go after the Phantom to get the ring
Maybe
back.
that's it. Maybe when they get to Amon Hen in our version, rather than Boromir trying to steal the ring, it's the Phantom.
The
of
Phantom. Yeah. Somewhere
Sammy.
out the
boats. Nighttime sharpens.
He's singing at the ring.
Yeah. Heightens each sensation. Ring makes me turn invisible.
It is my precious. We've got a 17-month resub from Hiding Box who says, hopefully this clears up soon so we can get more lights, camera and action. Stay safe in the meantime.
Oh.
Thank you, Hiding Box. We hope it will clear up soon. And 12-month resub from Snowy Akira. 1 year. Love you, boys. Oh, love you too. Thank you.
Love you. Oh.
All the love.
no.
Yeah.
Sam, you gave me a faulty boat.
You can have another one.
Thanks.
Can you meet me at
Boats.
the fork in the river and with a boat?
Meet
Or
me
a
at
bit
the
lower
Yeah,
than you.
I can.
river.
How far
I need
are
a
we?
hero. Absolutely. Did we mention that?
No, but it is one
Whole-
that needs to be added. Yes, 100%.
Absolutely.
I need a hero
Can-
as a banger.
Can we add the main version and Sam's version from the Foleyship?
Yeah, yes.
The orchestral
no, we can't
version.
add Sam's version. We can't
Why
because
not?
it's instrumental. No instrumentals.
Ooh.
That's a rule I've placed on the bangers.
That's
They have
controversial. Okay.
It is controversial, but I think that for something to be a true banger, like a classical piece of music, an instrumental can be uplifting. It can be epic. So is it a banger?
Yeah. Yeah,
And I
you're
say
wrong.
no.
Yeah, I've banged
You're
out
wrong.
to fucking Beethoven. Banging to Beethoven is every
Well,
Friday
you know
night
what?
for me.
This is why on my stream I am the bang lord, but on your stream, Tom, you can be the bang lord.
Yeah, you
I
can
could be the bang lord, really?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to be
Everyone's
the bang lord.
their own bang lord.
Be your own
you know,
bang
you-
lord. Yeah.
Yeah, be your own bang lord.
I'm going to do it, you guys. You've convinced me. I'm starting a stream. The
You
Bang
should do
Lord
a stream.
Chronicles.
I would love to see a Tommy B like movie
Oh,
review
I don't
stream.
know. Like, maybe?
Or like find
I don't
movies
know.
that you can do like watch parties with and do watch alongs.
Oh, I would love to do that. I think that'd be really fun. Because
Yeah.
Amazon's just full. Like, Amazon's where I watch all these horror
Chock
films. I
full
would
of
love
stuff.
to do that. But I
Dude,
don't
yeah.
know how you
Once
get
that comes
watch
to the UK.
party.
I think it's not come to the UK yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Because
Let-
one
they
thing
figure
I
out
really
what
want to
to
do. What's that? Yeah, they've got to get the legal stuff because it's all different.
Yeah.
Copyrights.
Yeah.
One thing I really, really want to do is with the High Rollers gang is I want to do a watch party for the D&D movie, the like 2000s Jeremy Irons D&D movie that
oh my
came out.
God,
Because none of them
yes.
have seen it, and I know what an absolute trash fire it is.
Boys,
So-
boys, to the riverbank.
Where? Oh,
Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo. Oh, that it. Here we go. We made it.
good lad. Right, now is it? Are we going the right way?
Onwards. No.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Is that it? Is it gone?
There you go.
Oh no! Oh my god! I thought it did destroy
They're
it.
very
So
risky. They did, yeah. I
we want to
pulled
go
out another
south,
one.
right? So we want to go this way.
Southeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. Everyone keep distance. Keep 2 meters apart.
Right. I
or
didn't
we'll
realize
break
they were
all our
that
baits.
sensitive.
Is that what does it when you get too close to another boat?
Yeah.
Well, I bashed into Sam
Yeah.
and then my boat exploded.
Perfect.
Oh, Duel of the Fates, Mark. That's a good suggestion from Pibsy. And concerning hobbits,
You can't. It's no lyrics.
Duel of the
it
Fates
can't be
is a banger. Duel of the
It's
Fates
not
is a banger.
It's an epic music. It's an epic piece of music, but it's not a banger by the definition of me.
Don't
My
tell me
definition
when
of
that
banger is not a
Along
banger.
hits, you're
to it.
not like, you know, come on.
Right, but that's not the definition of purely of a banger. It's uplifting. It's epic. I totally agree, but it's not a banger.
Yeah, right, exactly, Ootman, there are lyrics.
Da, 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 does not constitute lyrics.
They are lyrics. Look them up. So who's got a free hand? Chat, look up the lyrics to
Look
Duel of
them
the
up.
Fates. Cora, mata, Cora, ratata. Ratatata.
Sure. Rattata, Pokemon, brings us back.
Rattata.
Pokemon theme.
Pokemon. Ratatata. Ratatata. Is that Ratata's theme? Ratatata.
Hyperfang. Hey, Pokemon. Man, watching Tom Hazel and Rhiannon play through, they're doing Pokemon on the High Rollers D&D channel on Tuesdays,
Oh, yeah.
and they're playing this Nuzlite randomized style Pokemon. But nothing makes me feel more like an old man because I only know the original 151 Pokemon.
Yeah, me too.
And
I've
like
watched
this
in
other, like these other Pokemon will show up, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's a Dangle Dizzle," and "Oh, that's a great," and I'll be like, "I have never even heard of this thing,"
It's Michael.
and I thought
the
I'm like on
Pokemon.
top of it.
Yeah, no,
It's
I'm not
Michael.
at all. Michael, I choose you. Hello.
Hello,
I'm Michael.
Michael. Michael, use bricklaying. Michael.
Perfect. New Pokemon. But yeah, like, give me an Onyx, give me a Squirtle, give me a
Squirtle.
Machamp. Give me a
Squirtle would be labeled a terrorist by the U.S. government.
For God's sake.
Squirtle Squad. Squirtle.
That's a great episode.
The Squirtle
It's all about
episode.
Bulbasaur, man. Bulbasaur, number one Pokemon in the OG.
What does Bulbasaur
No.
do? Plants things.
What do you mean? What does Bulbasaur do? He does
I don't
everything.
know. He's got like a
Vine
growth
Whip?
on his back.
Razor Leaf.
Oh my
Sunbeam?
god! Really?
Yeah. legit.
Sunbeam.
He's super loyal to Ash.
Is
Him and Squirtle.
Sunbeam a Gen 1 attack? Surely that came later.
Yeah,
right?
no, Sunbeam. Venusaur could learn Sunbeam. I think Bulbasaur could learn it if you never evolved him, but I know Venusaur could get Sunbeam. Or is it another one that I'm thinking of? There is a move with
Solar Beam.
Solar Beam. That's what I'm thinking of. I mean, that's the same thing. Sun, solar, it's the same thing.
You nerds. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I never really
Jordan
got into
D agrees with
Bulbasaur.
me. Bulbasaur number 1 best starter. I know
Oh,
Nightjar would agree with me too.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
see?
really?
I've got the power of Jordan D and Nightjar on my side.
That's a pretty powerful combo. So Bulbasaur is a little dinosaur with a little bulb on its back. And
Yeah,
then
it's a
he
little
grows
bulb on
up
his
to
back.
be
He's
who?
cute.
Who
A
does he grow
dinosaur.
up to be?
He goes Ivysaur, then Venusaur.
No, I don't know that at all.
Oh, come
I
on.
was never interested.
Were you
I
a
like
Charmander
Charizards.
boy? You a
As a
Charmy
Charizard.
boy?
Yeah, no,
Charlizard.
yeah.
Charlizard. Funniest joke
Those,
Simon's ever told. No, that's not true. He's said much more funnier things.
Yeah, I don't know who my favorite Pokemon is because I'm an adult man.
Pokemon.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite Pokemon because I'm an adult man.
I just haven't watched Pokemon in so long that I don't remember anything of anyone. I liked I was scared of Mewtwo.
He's pretty scary. Like I think that he has a very
Especially in the
sinister look
film.
to him. Yeah. Turns Ash to stone. I cry every time. F in
Does he
chat.
actually turn him to stone?
Yeah, and if Pokemon the movie, the
Yeah.
first movie, like it was.
I watched
like,
that at the
it was
cinema.
Quite
I
a
don't
sad
remember him.
scene.
I remember it being sad. I don't remember it being turned to
Pikachu
stone.
cries about him. Pikachu cries.
Pika.
He's like, "Where are those Rohirrim?
What?
Some Rohirrim gentlemen on the side.
Squires.
We're in the lands of the Horse Lords."
Oh, my boat! For fuck's sake, mate.
You went too close to the shore, my dude.
Oh, I hit a sandbank.
Where are you?
He's back there.
I can build one, Sam. I'll take responsibility.
It's alright, I'm coming back.
Oh, I've got a boat. I found a boat. I got one in my
you
my
got one?
backpack.
Very good.
Even better then. Oh, I'm gonna smash mine now.
Sam!
Very good.
Oh no, it's okay.
You okay?
Came to a
Yeah,
stop.
he's all right. He's all right.
So Tom, do you still watch any animations, or are you like, no, I'm an adult man, I don't watch animations?
No, I'm joking about being an adult man. I am sitting here playing Lord of the Rings Minecraft.
Well, I mean, yes, obviously. But you know, some people do think that like cartoons is a step too far. Like video games is one thing, but some people do think that cartoons are a bit too childish.
No. Like I think there are obviously kid cartoons that I couldn't watch because they're too kiddie. But like I've not got into it, but I've seen a few episodes of Steven Universe, like the first season. I thought that was really good. Adventure Time's really fun. And I really want to watch Gravity Falls. I haven't seen that yet, but I hear that's really good.
I think Gravity Falls sounds like it'd be very much your kind of cup of tea from what I've heard and seen of it.
It's a bit culty, isn't it? Like it's got some sort of
There's some weirdness to it and sort of like kind
conspiracy
of fun,
theories.
Yeah, some fun shiz.
Do you need some wood, Mark?
I'm gonna make myself a bunch of boats. I got a tree, I got an axe, I got some wood. I'm good. I'm Gucci.
All right, we'll wait for you.
Yeah, I do need to watch Gravity Falls myself, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'd never say no. If anything, they're almost like the most. What am I trying to say? Like the purest form of escapism. Like because I love, like I would just watch cartoons all the time, so it really takes me back to being a kid again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
You're not just like, oh, I'm not watching cartoons. They're for tiny babies.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I definitely get into something if it's cool. There's just too much to watch, though. Honestly, like in the world.
That is a very fair point. There is just far too much to watch. At the moment.
Yeah.
We good? You two. We gooch. I got 2 spare boats if need be.
Oh wow.
And a bunch of wood. Oh wow.
How are we doing? Are we like?
Wow.
Are we like?
We're coming up to a bend in the river. We've got a long way to go. So
do we want to just
going?
Do we want to just fly instead?
Actually, well, now we've accessed the Wold. We can actually fast travel again. We could fast travel to South Undeep.
That's true. Yeah.
So we can
can't
use
travel
these
to the
where
Argonath.
So we do that because
no,
that's our
so you have to unlock it by
point.
region. That is a huge chunk of the journey. Yes, let us do that. I'm going.
Wait, what are we doing?
I'm doing
South
it
and deep. Oh, wait. Have you done it?
No, not yet, but I'm going.
Because I was wondering if we just get
South
through the
and
world into Eastern Net, could we then just travel straight to the Argonath?
I've gone.
You've done it. Okay, right. South and deep it is.
I've gone. I mean, you could do it, and then I could just fast travel to you.
Well, I
we'll
still have to go around the river. Yeah, it's still a long time.
So we're going to go southwest.
Festival. Did that work?
Hey, it's not cheating. It's in the game. We're not. This is legit now.
We're using the game mechanics.
It's a bit barren.
Oh yeah, I keep hearing about Last Airbender and Korra and those.
Tommy B, can I offer you something? If you are going to watch one thing, if you can get past, it is a bit like because it's square ratio now. There are some like filler episodes, but I highly recommend watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, the show.
Okay.
Genuinely, like it has some of the best world building and character development over a period of time in an animated show. It genuinely is very, very good. Very funny, very, very enjoyable show to watch.
Very cool.
Korra, mixed opinions on Korra, but Avatar, I think many people will tell you is definitely worth your time.
Does chat agree? Is that I need some opinions backing this up.
My chat definitely agrees, but see what you have to say.
Visty loves Korra. Avatar's great. Both awesome. That's it. I guess you start with the Avatar one, and then if you like it, you go on to the next one.
You can go on to Korra, yeah. And I would say that with Avatar, definitely you kind of have to give it a few episodes. It kind of sets up some good premises, and then it does the kind of kids show of like, we've got to introduce the characters and some other stuff. But when you get to the North Pole in Avatar, it gets real good. It's very solid.
Very cool. All right, I will check it out. Is it all on Netflix?
Yes, it currently is. It's currently on Netflix. Okay. So definitely worth a watch. Definitely.
Yeah, it would be cool to have.
It's one of those shows where you'll start off watching it and you'll kind of be like, yeah, I kind of see what people are saying, and then by the end of it, the characters develop so well and they have such a good journey, and the world building is really interesting and cool that you'll just be like, yeah, this was definitely worth my time. Even if the actual plots of the individual episodes are a bit weak, the overall journey is very good.
Because I sort of felt that about Breaking Bad, where I didn't know it was one of my favorite shows ever until it finished, and then I was like, oh my god, that journey and the way that it played out. Yeah.
Yes. Very, very much. Okay. So.
Yeah. Because Breaking Bad was that thing where it took me about 2 years to get through the first season, and then a year to get through the second, and then I went through 3, 4, and 5 in like a month. Just sped up each time. Yeah.
You just binge them.
Yeah, well, it was one of those things which I was like, I know I have to watch this because everyone says it's a classic and it's great. And so I was just powering through, but there's that point where you start something and maybe you put it off and then you start again, and you're like, you've ended up watching the first episode 5 times and you're like, I just can't go back to this. But then I forced myself to go through it, and I'm glad I did.
I get that. Have you watched any Better Call Saul?
No, I've been meaning to. Everyone says again, it's great.
So Nina has said that she honestly thinks Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad. Like in terms of just she is like, she liked Breaking Bad. But Better Call Saul, she says, is just one of the best TV shows she's watched. It's one of her favorite TV shows of all time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, she really enjoyed that,
indeed.
And Preacher on Amazon as well.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she really liked Preacher as well.
What the hell's going on here? It's a fight. It's all going down.
There's a fight. Is it kicking off up there, Sammy?
Where are you?
You're on the way.
Very,
the wrong way.
good.
A little bit further.
Southeast.
I do love binging. Oh my god, yeah, there is a proper fight kicking off.
It's
a war.
It's a war.
It's all happening.
Oh, it is really. Yeah, it is like a full-on. Oh, they finished.
They all seem friendly to us, though.
The Rohirrim are attacking. Yeah, I think these are different orcs. Yeah, these are different orcs. These aren't Gundabad orcs. That's why they're not attacking us.
Madness.
Yeah.
Jordan D says to watch.
We might be safe.
Just for the Cabbage Man. What's the Cabbage Man?
Yes, you will see. I don't want to spoil it. But,
okay, fine. All right.
Some horses here. Some.
Am I just?
We need to go on the river.
West.
Yeah. This I believe is this is river. We've made it.
This is River.
This is River now. This is River now.
What are you?
Yeah, binging TV shows, like, there is something very satisfying, but in a kind of guilty way, isn't there, about just, like, having a day off, and it's just like, I'll put an episode on. Oh, that episode was so good. I kind of want to watch another one. I don't really have any reason.
So much better, like, to watch it back to back in that way, though.
Yeah.
Like, the story just flows a lot better, especially these longer series.
That's how I felt about The
100%.
Expanse. Like, I think if I'd had to wait, like, each week for an episode of The Expanse, I would have given up on it. Because some of the episodes are kind of like the starting episodes in season 1 are a bit meh. But because I can just binge it.
Episodes where not much really happens.
Yeah.
But once you see it as part of the arc or whatever, like, it feels a lot more important.
Yeah, for sure. Jordan D, thank you so much for the subs on my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, and we got a
I won't take
30-month
up too much
resub from Tharazan. Thank you so much.
Tharazun.
With a little wave. A waving person.
Tharazun.
Yes. Yeah, I think TV's interesting now because, like, when Avatar was made, for example, it was very much like you have to fill a certain amount of episodes. You have to make sure everything is the 20 minutes long and has breaks for adverts. And streaming has totally changed that, where it's much more like a novel or a long movie, or, you know, you make it as long as you need it to be, and they're designed to be watched in a binge sort of way.
And it makes so much sense because because so many shows, they try and cram them into a movie, and it's just not enough time to tell the stories they want to tell or share the worlds that they want to share. Whereas a TV show gives you that time to do that. Even if you only get the 2-season Netflix, this is analytically what we've determined is the best course of action, you know, on a new premise or a new show. It, you know, even just getting 2 seasons, you can tell so much more of a story in that.
And the fact
you can also jump around perspectives and do all sorts of cool stuff.
The fact that technology means that a TV series can look as good as a movie. Like, you know, the fact that the new Lord of the Rings thing is going to be a TV series, and an internet TV series is like, it says a lot about where we are, where if you'd have gone back to when the first Lord of the Rings was made, it'd be like unfathomable that it would be on TV.
Gotcha.
You just couldn't do it.
You just absolutely not. Like back, you know, the TV then, like live action TV. Yeah, you're kind of almost still in the same like sharp and sort of like, you know, it's also so physical, and like the lighting could only look so good. Like even movies,
it was like
back from like the 2000s. Like we watched the trailer for the D&D movie on my stream the other night, like talking about doing this watch along, and the lighting is so bad in certain scenes. In a movie.
Yeah. Well, if you look at
TV
like
shows didn't even have that.
No, because if you think of like what you're comparing, before Lord of the Rings was made, the other things, the other fantasy things that were made in New Zealand were Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess.
Yes,
and people were probably imagining that's what it would have looked like. That's what Lord of the Rings, the TV show, would have looked like.
TV show would have looked like that. 90s fantasy Xena Hercules.
Exactly.
Yeah. But now you look at something like The Witcher, because that's what The Witcher, like, you know, if you'd made The Witcher back then, that's exactly how The Witcher would have been. It would have been, you know, the legendary Tales of Hercules, but just with Geralt of Rivia.
Exactly.
Kevin Sorbo as Geralt of Rivia. But you know, now it can look, it looks better than modern, you know, movies of that era and stuff like that.
100%. Well, you can shoot. It used to be that it was just you could not shoot TV shows the same way you shoot movies, but now you can literally use the same equipment to do both. And it is obviously harder to make TV because you have to make so much more of it, so you can't spend as much time on each shot and everything. But you can still get it to a level where it looks great. I'm sure it's really hard work to do that, but you can still do it. Like, cameras are just so much more accessible and affordable now. Jordan D gifted a couple of subs. Thank you so much, Jordan D, for your support. Wonderful.
Lovely. Good old Jordan D. Thank you. Yeah.
Who's this in the room?
Oh, well, this is nice. We've got a nice podcasty episode. I like these episodes where it's just us chatting about stuff we're interested in.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it is.
We're not just under constant attack.
Yeah.
This is what a fantasy epic is like, guys. You spend, 90% of the time just traveling, and then 10% of the time fighting off hordes of orcs.
This stream is all the stuff that they would cut out of a fantasy epic. That's our appeal. Those moments in between the action is what this stream is.
Do you know it's really funny for things like D&D and tabletop RPGs.
Yeah.
That are so heavily influenced by old fantasy novels where like Lord of the Rings and Shannara and stuff like that, where these segments, these long journeys, were most of the novel, right? That's the majority of the action. Games like D&D is just like, nope, cut it down. There's a really funny kind of like joke saying about D&D, which is Dungeons and Dragons, where a 5-hour journey takes 3 minutes and a 3-minute battle takes 5 hours or something like that, you know? And it's so true. It really is. Because you just cut down on the stuff where it's just like, you know, is anything interesting going to happen? No, cut it out. And you start to see
100%.
more modern fantasy authors do that as well, where they're just like, I don't need to describe this 7-day trip in any detail because it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Yeah, you fill in the blanks.
Yeah. If anything interesting was going to happen, you cover that, but the rest of it is just and then they traveled and they got there.
I think it's the same thing with everything, like movies, and the audience gets more. What's the word I'm looking for? Like literate in how you read movies. So in the beginning of movies, you need to see someone walk in the door and walk across the room and say hello, just to be like, oh, that person's entered the room. But now you can start with someone in the middle of a conversation and you just put the pieces together. Oh, they came into the room. Do you know what I mean? Like you can.
We're more used
people
to
watch
it,
so
and
much
we
stuff
can
they can
put
fill in all
things
the
together.
gaps, and you can edit quickly.
Yeah.
And you can all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. It's very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very, very nice.
It's quite cool.
It's quite cool.
Checking the map again. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just looking on the map.
We are slowly making our way. We might even hit it this episode if we're lucky. I'm glad this river is here because this has made it actually a lot easier. Don't try and crash into me, Tommy. I see you there.
No, I wasn't. Did I slalom or did you come towards me? I'm going to go over here. I want to stay close to you so we don't like cause too much lag.
Spread apart. Oh, lovely. Lovely. I don't know why, but talking about bumper cars reminded me of when I was working at Jagex. They would have Jagex used to do very good Christmas parties, like very good sort of like big company Christmas parties, because they had more money than sense, right? Like RuneScape made just bucket loads of money when I was there, and I remember for one Christmas party they drove us out to the middle of nowhere in Cambridge, where they had set up an entire fun fair. So we had rides, we had bumper cars, we had like tents with like food and music and bars and stuff like that. And the reason I remember it is because the head of the like customer support team, who I'm not going to name, but I can tell you that they weren't particularly well liked. They were a bit of a businessman, a bit of a suit, and they came in and made some changes that a lot of people didn't agree with. He went on the bumper cars, and you watched as like so many people just jumped into cars. And everybody was just like, you know, as they're like, okay, everybody get ready. You're going to turn on the cars in just a minute. Everybody looks at each other and then looks at his car. And I watched about 9 bumper cars just go into him full pelt. Just like,
got what he deserved. Bumper car justice.
I may or may not have been one of those people.
Did he know that he was hated?
No claims. I don't think so. I think that you know, it was one of those things of you have somebody who comes from like a very call centery businessy background, comes into video games knowing nothing about games, knowing nothing about gamer culture, and tried to be hip and cool and be liked, but had very different business practices. And I think that he didn't realize that a lot of people were very resentful to that. I think it was a bit of an ignorance to it.
Okay, interesting.
So it was fun times. I remember they had God, who are those guys? There's a band who do the song "Guns Don't Kill People," rappers do.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Don't know the name.
I'm trying to remember their name. Have we lost Sam, by the way?
No, I'm still here.
He's here.
Still on the way.
Goldie Looking Chain, thank you, Phosphorus. Goldie Looking Chain. They brought Goldie Looking Chain to perform at that Christmas party, and it was just very surreal. Yeah, I was just sort of like, okay, sure. They were very funny. They were fun guys.
Yeah. Man,
There was
I like our Christmas parties. I like going to the cinema. That kind of suits me.
Oh
suits
man,
me more.
I'm so glad that we did those.
Yeah.
They were a pain in the ass to organize. As somebody who had to organize them for several years when I was a CM, I every time Daff has to do it now, I try to be very sort of like, hey Daff, here's my email. I'm making sure I reply to you.
Yeah.
Just I want to make sure that you know that I'm coming and that I want to be there. And like when we arrive at the cinema, I try and get there early. And what's that?
Just let him know.
Yeah, just let him know on the day. Just turn up. That's even better. When people are just like, yeah, I just thought I'd turn up. Is there a spare seat? No, there's not a fucking spare seat. It's a limited capacity. No.
You know the
or
pain.
like trying to turn up and like I remember like the last time when we did the last Star Wars one, me and Nina got there so fucking early. Like we were there before anybody else, and the staff were kind of milling around. And I said to him, I was like, and they were like, oh yeah, you're with the party. And I was like, yeah, just as a thing. And I'm not trying to tell you how you do your job or anything. It might be a good idea just to like start putting the little bags of popcorn out and some soft drinks because I know it's going to take forever because they're all useless. So please, it might help you. I want to help you speed this up because otherwise you're going to be annoyed. And they were like, okay, change. And they started.
We're not going to change the way we behave. The world will change for us. That's our attitude.
Do you know the sad thing, Tom, is that is kind of sadly how it operates a little bit.
We just storm into these places. Come. Fix us. Fix us.
I still love the Halloween parties as well. When I did some of the Halloween parties that we've had as well, they were fun. Like the cozy room. I was telling that story. I was telling the story the other day of when me, Harry, and Martin went as Daphne, Velma, and Freddy from Scooby Doo, and a guy at the cozy club proper looked me up and was like giving me like a look. And I just had this moment at the bar where I could see him and he was kind of side-eyeing my legs and stuff. And I just turned around and I went, "You're right, mate." And he looked just like properly like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And all of his mates started laughing at him. And I just laughed and just went back to the room. It was good. It was a funny moment.
Very good. Which one were you? Who were you?
Daphne, of course.
Whip woo. Yeah, I can see.
Please, whip woo. Harry was a very Harry was Velma. He perhaps did not go as full into it as I did. But he looked very good. It was very funny. And then Martin is literally the perfect Freddy from Scooby Doo. Like he just looks like Freddy naturally. With his blonde hair. It worked really, really well.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna see this year. If we're still gonna do the cinema because the Star Wars.
I don't know. Star Wars is ended now. There's no Marvel movie.
There is
big
that.
I'm sure there will be.
Christopher Nolan, but I think his thing's coming out. I don't know. Like September, October. Who knows? Who knows where we're going to be? Christopher Nolan's new movie.
Is he doing a new movie? Oh.
Yeah, it's called Tenet.
Okay.
June. Yeah, good point. Lazy Swimmer in chat. June. That would be a great one to see.
Oh, June. Ooh. Yeah, I'd be up.
The thing is, who
Christmas.
knows what's going to be like? Hopefully, the cinemas are open at Christmas, but
who knows?
I mean, you'd like to think so, but the way the UK's been sorted out at the minute, who fucking knows?
Who knows? Because that's if you have to then social distance in the cinema, you're not going to be able to get everyone in there. Not the whole.
No,
company.
for sure. If you have to leave a space between everybody, for sure.
Yeah.
Be a Zoom Christmas party.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yay!
I'll host a watch party on my Twitch that no one knows and no one subscribes to, and that'll be the Christmas cinema viewing.
That sounds good. No, we'll promote that. God, yeah. Like if it is still going on, like Jingle Jam and stuff like that, it really is going to just be a complete change to everything.
It's not. Yeah, I mean, we'll wait and see. Fingers crossed. There's no plans made yet.
Fingers crossed. Super cursed.
I'm sure there are ways we can do it safely. Like we've already got like Barry and Lydia doing sort of streams in a safe way from the office. So
yeah, I think it would just be like making sure that it's like limited how many people are in there and making sure.
100%. Yeah.
Stuff. Changing what kind of streams we do as well, like karaoke. Yeah. Probably not because we all end up like kissing and hugging each other,
slobbering all over the microphone.
So.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yogs Poker, everybody in hazmat suits. I like that one. Snowy Akira.
That is good.
That's a good
Have
idea.
you seen that? I saw online someone had invented a like a bubble that you can put. It's almost like a see-through phone booth cover, like an American sort of plastic perspex phone booth. And I think it was in France maybe, and it was just basically that bubble over each seat, so you can sit opposite your friend, but you're surrounded completely by a bubble.
Okay, nice.
So maybe
I like
that's the way around it.
That is a good way around it. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
I like it a lot. We've had a resub from Kraslon, 17-month resub from Kraslon, and 12-month resub from Kisharu. All the subs.
Kisharu, oh, thank you very much.
That's
oh,
right,
yes,
Kisharu.
the boat boys are thanking you. Out for a little trip on our boaties.
This is it.
Yeah.
It's all boats all the time. We're getting there. Look, we've gone quite a way. We've gone all the way from Lothlorien with a few little.
Actually, yeah, I think we're doing okay. We're doing okay here. I reckon by break we'll be at Argonath.
Yeah. Does speeding in the boat, does that make it fall apart?
Oh, I don't know, actually. I've not been doing it.
I've just started doing it to try and catch up with you.
Me too. Sprint. Put the NOS on like Fast and the Furious. About family.
I haven't seen like many Fast and Furious since the first one.
I don't think I've seen
They are... I've watched them all. I've watched them all.
They just go nuts, don't they? They just turn into
They
madness.
get very silly action movies. They start off as like, this is about streetcar racing and everything else. And then they turn into Mission Impossible with fast cars and Vin Diesel. Is how they turn into. The Fast and the Fellowship EMW. I love it.
Can we do that as like a special when back in the office, like a special 1 week thing where we make cardboard? 1 week. We'll make cardboard cars and then we like we green screen ourselves into it. We just do a scene. I'd love to make some cardboard stuff
from Fast and the Furious. Let me tell you this, Tom. There is a scene in one of the Fast and the Furious movies. I can't remember which one. Where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I think a torpedo is fired from a submarine through ice, and it breaches the ice, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson like grabs it in midair or something like that, and he like throws it to the ground or something stupid like that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it's very daft and very.
See,
funny.
I can appreciate that. I think I have to watch it because I can appreciate.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
I know in another one as well, Jason Statham he does like this really cool like fight through an airplane whilst protecting a baby. And there's some very funny moments in that where it's kind of like Jason Statham is holding a baby in one hand and then doing very cool, brutal martial arts with like the rest of his body. That's pretty good. It's the same one. There you go, Last Test Prod. Apparently that's the same one as the submarine.
So much action.
It's so stupid.
Sam, I think I just passed you, but I think it might be some sort of glitch. I hope you're not like desyncing or something. There was just
I don't see you.
I don't see you. No, you've just popped back in.
It was a mistake because your man was just floating in the water without a boat. I'm behind you guys, but I can't see you.
Lizard.
Desync
Fast 8. Somebody in my chat guesses.
I love that.
If you ever want like dumb movies, definitely recommend.
Because I was going to say, it used to be that these movies would be the cheap action movies that just get thrown away, and now these are literally the biggest grossing movies in the world. They make the most money.
Crazy.
Because it's interesting where like I don't know in film circles, right, or like film like people say that the 70s was the greatest time, and then my boat just died.
Oh no!
And then hang on. Sorry, just trying not to drown.
Slice Fire, that is incredible. Slice Fire in my chat said, if Fast 10 isn't called Fast 10 Your Seatbelts, I'm not watching. That's amazing.
That is perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I was going to say that the 70s, people always say that, like, because that was the era where the studios were giving money to, like, Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola to make all these masterpieces. But then they say that once Jaws and Star Wars came along, those movies disappeared, and it just became, like, the B movie became the main
interesting
thing. And the old movies that used to be the big draws stopped being the big draws. And what I found interesting was like, there's an interview with Steven Spielberg back when he had just made Jaws. And he was saying, you know, movies aren't fun anymore. They're just sad and depressing. And I want to make it like it used to be when I was a kid, which is like going to the theme park and stuff, basically.
Yeah.
And I just found that interesting, that it obviously is what people want, even if it may not be making, you know, the Godfathers and the stuff. People clearly want roller coasters because that's what's been big since the 70s, since the mid-70s, since Star Wars.
Yeah.
We're literally still making Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think it speaks to human nature in that I think that the larger majority of the world can appreciate entertainment more than art. You know, people want to escape reality. They don't want to, in general, they don't want to be reminded of how hard the world is. They don't want to be reminded of all the horrible things in the world. I mean, I think that's very obvious with stuff going on, that people would rather just be like, I just want to be entertained. I want to go to a galaxy far, far away. I want to see what would happen if dinosaurs were real. You know, they want to have that escapism. Whereas, you know, art is often a very challenging thing. To make art is to challenge the difficulties of the real world. And I think that that's hard for a lot of people to do. I struggle with it. Like, you know, if I have a choice between this movie is a masterpiece of cinematography and a masterpiece of filmmaking, but it's very bleak, or I can watch Star Wars, I'm going to choose Star Wars. And I know that some people look down on that, but for me, I'm just like, that's just what I need in my life. Like, that's what I want to experience in my free time.
That's it. That's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it definitely, like...
I definitely agree with George. Like,
George who? Oh, George. Oh, yeah.
George Lucas.
Yeah. It is interesting. Because, I mean, I'm the kind of person who likes both. I'm happy to sit... Yeah. I'm like, I think this movie's really going to fuck me up.
That's the nice thing about the age we live in now, is there is space for both. You can have these huge blockbusters. But now it's more accessible than ever to make indie films and to watch indie films.
Yeah.
Yeah, streaming changed the game, man.
Yeah.
You can now still, like, there was a big cry where it was like, there are no adult shows, which means that, like, you know, that all adult movies, and adult movies have just become series on Netflix now. You know, that's where
they can do more, you know, just like tell more interesting stories. And
exactly. And then again, it's still got the like, Game of Thrones is still, if you'd have made that in the 60s, that would have been a cheesy sci-fi B-movie, fantasy B-movie. Whereas now it's up there with some of the highest production quality, highest level stuff, and is also really well written and for adults, and has really interesting themes and ideas in it. Where am I going?
Well, maybe not the final season, but
sure. Have I gone the wrong way?
No, I agree. I think that, and that's, you know, I think that that's the thing. It's like Sam says, like, there's something for everybody more now than there used to be. And neither thing is a bad thing. You know, having popcorn, dumb entertainment. Like, I can't remember who it was, but somebody, you know, people were saying that, like, oh, these movies are, like, dumbing down the world, or, like, you know, these movies are ruining Hollywood and stuff like that. And it's like, no, they're not. Like, at the end of the day, if those movies didn't exist, most studios wouldn't have the funding to help, you know, people make the more artistic movies. Like, they are the ones that pull in the crowds, and the crowds go, yay, clap, 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 and they buy a bunch of popcorn, and they buy all the merchandise and the toys, and everything else. But I think that, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's okay to have that, and it's okay to be like, no,
people clearly want
to challenge me more. Yeah, of course,
because so well received.
Like,
But I think you do have that blend, like with the recent Avengers. What was it called? Endgame. I'm still amazed at the, like, it is a superhero movie, but I'm amazed at the level and skill of that, how that was pulled off.
Making it.
Just making it just right. Like, I don't know how you write a script with 40 main characters, or, you know, how many characters were in the idea to pull that off, where everyone's story is told in a satisfying way.
And that's not even in a single movie, because to make that, you have to have made the other movies up till then, all with the idea that eventually they're going to build to this thing that you're then going to culminate this huge successful series of movies is going to end effectively.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Endgame is. It was the end of those phases of Marvel, and it concluded that. It wrapped it up, and it did it in a popcorny, in a Hollywood AAA blockbuster way. But that still, like you said, it was absolutely took like immense amounts of skill and everything else to make.
Yeah,
for sure.
And
Crazy,
it's taken
right?
seriously, kind of like I think I feel like they, even though like the sort of film snobs out there won't take it seriously, I think in general movies like that are taken seriously where they never used to be, because they used to be shat out, where it was like, get any old writer on it. Like they used to come up with the poster before they made the movie, and it was like, okay, we've got a poster, go make this movie to go along with it. And that's why it got a bad name, because they were just cheap. All these sorts of monster movies and everything were pretty cheap, and just shit them out, and they'll make a bit of money, but don't worry about it. And now they're top level art. Well, I guess I'd still call them art. There's a lot of artistry that goes into them, and like
but not art in the way that a lot of other people perhaps would use the term. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So look at this. Look at us being like, ooh, look at us having cool discussions about movies and art and entertainment. You joined us for the Three White Dudes podcast.
Yeah. Oh my god! And we have everyone's just been looking at the same thing this whole time. Just rainy Minecraft stream,
river, boat, move in the same direction. That's why we've got to be interesting, or we've got to try and talk about stuff that's interesting.
That's it. We'll get there. We're coming up on it. We're coming up on it, guys. We'll get to it by the break. We've got a few more minutes, maybe.
Oh, I do think Lord of the Rings had a massive impact as well, in terms of
absolutely. Especially for fantasy. I think like Star Wars did it for sci-fi.
Yeah, for sure.
But nothing like Lord of the Rings had been made for fantasy before that.
No, not for fantasy, but also just like it was a truly epic. Because when you think about it, it's still a very cheesy, popcorny story. Like when you think about the story itself, it's still pretty cheesy and pretty silly and everything else. But it was told in such a skillful way.
Well, the best bit...
And it was done with such heart.
That's it. The thing that made it good, and which is why I think the other films the thing that the other films don't get right, is Peter Jackson, when they first started making it, he got the team together and he gave that... Have you seen the behind the scenes where he talks about giving that speech where he says... we have this amazing opportunity. These were real people. These are real history. We get to go to the real locations, and we get the actors are going to wear the real costumes. And basically saying the mindset we have from here on out is that this really happened, and we are recreating that history. And it's just treating everything on level of everything is real, and we need to make it real for the sake of these historic events that actually happened. And it's that treating it like real history means you go to that level of detail. Like they used to embroider stuff inside the costumes that no one would see, but were there and added to the weight of it, and how everything, all the little details were there.
It's not even just you add those details to the world, and the actors, when the actors treat it as something that really happened and they give it that gravity, you're not just really like creating details. You are pulling the audience into an immersion. When people watch those movies, and I think that this is a huge part of those movies' success, you feel like you are there with them. You feel like you are there with the Fellowship. The emotions are real. The environments are real. Yeah. Everything adds that level of impact to you that you wouldn't get elsewhere, that you don't get, let's be honest, that you don't necessarily get with Star Wars or with other kind of like sci-fi movies. I certainly get a very different emotional response to Lord of the Rings than I do many other trilogy big epic movies in that way. And I think that realness, that commitment to making it feel authentic and immersive and detailed is a huge part of that. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
they don't do them like that anymore.
We get there and then if we get there and then take the break, because I think we are basically there now.
I don't know how far behind I am. I think I'm a little bit behind you guys.
Yeah,
but I'm getting to a rocky area. It's like canyons and stuff. It's like Utah out here.
Like Utah.
Looks like Utah.
I don't know what a Utah accent sounds like, so I'm sorry. That was probably very, very stereotypical.
Yeah, what is Utah? Is Utah like a southern accent? Anyone? Oh, my boat.
Don't know. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow.
My boat collapsed beneath my feet.
It's have you ever watched or listened to any of the Funhouse film podcasts, Tom?
No, I haven't actually. I know I've been to their office, but I haven't.
Yeah,
haven't listened to
I think you should, because like they have this movie podcast where they all, because people like James and Elise from Funhouse, they love movies, and you can tell they love movies, and they think about movies and the performances and everything else. I think you'd be kind of interested. I know that they feel very strongly about Lord of the Rings in the same way that you and I and Sam have talked about as
very
well.
cool.
So I think that you would get on very, very well.
Okay, that's interesting. I'll definitely check that
You
out.
should check it out.
A few people in
They
chat.
recently
Lionheart
did
just
a
says
battle
Utah
royale.
it's a neutral
Go on.
accent. Sorry, I'm just talking over you.
It's quite a new. Oh, okay. So it's a
neutral Midwest
American accent.
Yeah.
Nice. They recently on the Filmhouse podcast they did like a like best movies or like timeless movies or something like that, where they created their own bracket of like the best movies they could think of, and then they would match them in pairs and say, right, this movie or this movie, pick one.
Okay.
And then they moved on, and you had to kind of distill it down and stuff like that. Very interesting. Very interesting to hear some of their opinions on that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. So I've got Avatar to watch. I've got, what's it called? Filmhouse.
Filmhouse is the name of the podcast, yeah. So I think it's podcast, or you can watch it on their YouTube channel as well.
You can watch it on the roosterteeth.com, where you can also
watch it on the
see
Rooster Teeth
some Yogscast
website.
content.
Yogscast content, including Triforce and TTT and High Rollers and Hat
High
Films.
Rollers. Yep.
Very cool people. Very lovely people. Every time I met them.
Yeah, hopefully we get to work with them a bit more in the future.
Yeah.
Apparently the guys were saying
that
they're really
they've,
nice when they played TTT with them. They're really good.
Well, I know because I watched their TTT videos, and they've started using loads of the mods that Ben obviously like introduced them to. Like they're using the Yogscast bees, and they've got like the Weeping Angels and stuff now as well.
Oh, cool. Okay. I feel bad because I don't want to give their editors the work of doing the overlays, because everyone's like, oh, the overlays make it so much easier. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure they do make it easier to watch, but not to edit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry.
I know. I think that there's like, I know for me, like when I watch certain, like you watch different channels for different things. Like I put stuff like Achievement Hunter on in the background. I'm not really paying attention to it. Or I know that a lot of the people that watch like Yogs TTT are like, fuck no, we're watching this right. Are there any edges? Like me and Sam are at the lake, but yeah, it's fucking massive.
Yeah, I think we need to get back a little bit for where we're gonna.
Yeah,
but just at the mouth where it opens
but
up.
I don't think they're gonna put that in Minecraft. So we want to go back to the kind of mouth, the river Muth.
Yeah.
When we get to the river Muth.
Oh, am I here? I'm just at the mouth, I think. The map is slightly wrong. There's a little island.
Tom, you're
in
in the right place. So this is where I think we're going to have to put the statues on either side around.
Like here and here.
Yeah.
Because they face back down the river with their hands up, don't they? They face down the river.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, well, we made it.
Oh, we've done it. And that's a great place to take a little cheeky break.
It's great. We'll run some ads. Get yourself a drink. Or if you're going to stick around, head over to Mark's channel. Are you going to carry on streaming for a little bit? Or are you going to take a break?
Well, I'm trying to decide. Are we going to go creative mode to build these statues, or are we trying to do this?
I don't think we can do it otherwise.
Maybe
we can't build the Argonath.
Yeah, I think creative mode may be a necessity. All right, cool. Yeah. I'm actually going to take a break myself as well, because I went straight from my stream this morning into this stream, so I'm going to take a break.
Take 5 minutes. All right, everyone.
Yes. Cool. All right, everybody. Well, we'll see you in a bit.
See you in 5.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody. Oops. Hello. Just fiddle with all my settings to make it a bit easier to hear. Oh, okay. Hey, everybody. Okay. Oh, yes, creative. Oh. Have you been working in the break a little bit?
Material I think is going to look best. I reckon either stone brick, just normal default Minecraft stone brick, so it looks like it's been carved, or we could use plain stone like it's already got, and then we could just try and carve it out. But I think that the stone brick will give us more distinction.
Sure, let's do brick then. Let's do brick.
What do you think? This
and how big
like?
are we going? Are we going actual full scale?
I mean, I don't know if we can go full scale, but it's got to be pretty big. I've got a picture of it up. I'm gonna actually. I'll tell you what. I'll put it on my. I'm gonna save this and then I'm gonna put it up on my overlay.
Okay. Because yeah, it's got to be you come down the river and it's like, oh, that's so big.
Argon.
We've had. I think I missed this sub earlier. Sub from It's Just Payton. It's Just Payton. Thank you. We had 34-month resub from Max the Menace. I don't have anything useful to say, but I still wanted to fill out this message. Thanks. Well, thank you for that. It's appreciated. And a 47-month resub from Ozcos. Thank you, Ozcos. And this just in, a $15 donation from Sinfinity7. Oh no, it seems like I've been met with an unfortunate end. If only there was some monument to mark my passing. Okay, there we go.
This is a pretty epic monument you're going to be getting.
Yeah, you're getting an Argonath. Maybe like the head of it, in the back of the head, maybe.
So I reckon...
Sam, yeah.
Maybe
yeah, I'm back now.
If we pull it back a bit...
Pull it back.
Come back to sort of here. And then looking at the picture of the Argonath, they kind of jut out from the mountain. Yep. So we could kind of match it to like... Or maybe if we do it sort of like, yeah, sort of actually maybe where we were. And we'll have it sort of like, we'll build it up and have it kind of like pull out.
Into the river a bit.
Or should we have it back here where the mountain is kind of highest? We could build it sort of from the side because that's where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to kind of, this guy on the right kind of builds straight off of the mountain. Whereas the guy on the left kind of slopes down.
I mean, this kind of looks more like it, doesn't it, with the high sides and all that?
Yeah, I think so. So back here, do we reckon? Yeah,
let's do it here.
And then in terms of height, I can tell you roughly, like, if we are going to build this kind of true to what it was in the movie.
Yep.
Comes out. And then it goes a fair bit higher than the mountains. So maybe sort of
Oh my god.
here.
Can we do them 2D, like stick men? Can we do like gingerbread men, Argonath?
I think we might have to. I don't know if I'm good enough at building in Minecraft to make them 3D. I'm dumb. Yeah, maybe like that high.
And that's the... Is this like a stick man, or is this the side of his face?
No, I'm just saying that's just a guide for like... Like, this is kind of how high we should make it.
I tell you what, this is Minecraft, so they would look like squares.
They'd be squarey, yeah. They're going to be blocky.
Okay. And then the guy next to him kind of needs to be the same height, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's the same height, but he slopes down to the mountainside.
So you're using cracked stone bricks or just regular stone bricks?
For the statue, and then I'm gonna use natural stone to try and blend it into the sides of the actual mountain once we've made it. So I'm just kind of making a bit of a guide right now. So I think that in terms of their head should be just where the water line is.
Right.
In theory, if we're going to try and make this semi-accurate, their head should be, basically about here.
Okay. You do like a framework kind of thing, like, you know. Because at the moment, there's a big... I can't quite tell what's going on. Is that big stick, is that the other side of his head?
No. That's just like me kind of saying, like, vaguely, this is the height it should be. So. Okay.
So if I was to build like downwards from here, this would be like part of his body.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, come on. Oh, another donation from Pisukat. 4 left might still be able. 4 left might still be able to continue on. Still have 4 to go. 4 to go. Oh,
I'm just putting this stone in as a guide. Oh, Sam's doing it with that.
Is your name different?
Whose name?
Pisukat. Oh,
Pisukat.
they spelled their name different because they're dying. They're on their last legs. Is that right? Come on, Brick. Come on, Bricks. Yeah. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, about 6 across then for the hair, or 6 across. Basically, just to keep a.
Wait, what is going on here? Is this some sort of framework scaffolding thing?
Yeah, it's the bit in the middle is going to go in a minute, Tom. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm just mapping out a vague sort of shape of stuff.
Sure. Okay, that's a good idea. I'm just doing sticks down to the ground, and then we can work out sort of where the arms, where the legs go, that sort of thing. Look at this.
So it probably actually needs to. His body then needs to kind of come outward.
Yeah.
I don't want to just get started on this in case I scupper your plans.
No, you go with what you think you need to do. I recommend getting a picture of the Argonath up if you can.
Sure.
Especially on Yogscast.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Quick. Kill.
Oh, they are quite slender.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite. That's it. They're quite slim.
Yes.
Oh God, we are not going to do this, boy. I'm just
Really?
like, oh my God, this is going to be so bad.
I've got a plan. Hang on.
You got a plan? Have you
how do I add the picture? Just add an image.
Yeah, just add image and then new image. Upload the one that you found.
Okay. Hang on. We'll bring it up for you at home to see. Okay. This is what we're going for. Does it come up? Yes. Okay. And this is what we got. Okay, we can do this fine.
Nearly identical.
I'm just trying to kind of like sculpt out like vaguely. So he actually has like a really straight back.
Yeah.
So what's
like
this
a
curly
straight
bit
side.
thing here? Yeah, this is like his. Oh, you're okay. And then this guy has a hand that comes out in front of his face. I'm just going to put some blocks down. Don't judge me, Frodo.
Not judging anything.
You see, I'm not really thinking we do it Argonath worthy. We do it Foleyship worthy.
I mean,
of course. Yeah.
I just want to try and vaguely get the right sort of poses and size.
Sure.
I mean, it's gonna look shit, Tom. I have no illusions. This is Simon Santa Claus.
Yes, it is.
Vague level.
So are you doing the hand now, Tom?
Yes, this is the hand.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And his middle finger is...
So his other hand's holding the sword, right?
Oh, yes, I didn't see that. Yes, there is a sword there.
Okay, so it's a fair bit lower down.
It's his left hand. And a little extra finger on the edge. And his thumb will go like here. Oh my god, I'm going to make the hand a bit bigger. This is actually looking fine. Fine as anything.
Fine.
That's great, I love
it. Oh, yes.
Keep fucking up my flying as well.
I should probably put some music on because this is just a bit of a chill build, isn't it?
Bit of a chill build time.
Let's put some music on. Not that one. This one. Oh, ambient. What ambient music do we have? What's this?
What's this?
A ranger.
His hand's a bit fucked. I think I need to extend it downwards a little bit. You know what? I quite like the funky music that we had on before.
Funky music. Funky music.
Volume down a bit, okay. Let me know if there's anything needs changing, needs fixing. We're just gonna have a chill build today.
I've sent a mark, you pleb.
I wouldn't worry. Oh my god, you've done it for real. You've done the
What do you
Megazord, Optimus Prime. Well, compared to my 2D hand, this my hand doesn't look quite as cool.
Well, you got to build it out.
Head.
You got to build it out, son.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll build the back of his hat. He's got knuckles. There are his knuckles. And if we're going for truly, then the arm needs to be at the bottom of the hand. Like this. And this is his arm. And he has a big wizard sleeve. So I will do that as well. Sam, perfect. Mark, you do your Argonath and we'll do ours, and we'll see which one's better.
Yours is going to be a lot quicker to build than mine. Like, I have a feeling that mine is going to take me some time.
You'll have it.
I mean, look, I can't do the face. Like, my
perfect
face
head.
is not going to be much better. Okay.
The face.
Done. I won't worry. Maybe not have no face. Maybe that's more cool. There you go. He's got his sleeve and his face.
Don't forget, you can use stairs. You can use the stairs to give it more of a curved edge.
Sure, we could. How's the music level for everyone out there?
How's the music level out there for everybody? It's
DJ, sorry, B. Oh, we also had a donation from Falcon Ekose. Is that saying that right?
Yes. I believe so.
$5 donation. The Argonath. Long have I desired to look upon the kings of old. Big fan of these streams. Help me get through the middle of the week. Thank you, Falcon Ekose. And a 43-month resub from Dr. Caberan. Hey guys, can't believe it's been 43 months since I've subbed. My god. Oh my god. That's my Charlton Heston Planet of the Apes.
Hey,
oh my god.
Oh my god. Gif. What do you
Gif.
give?
Lila.
Step Brannigan. Lila. Ooh.
I need to check out Futurama again. It's all available somewhere.
It's all available somewhere.
Somewhere. It's all available. Okay, and this is the top of his sleeve. Oh, I'm just going to sit back a little bit. Shoot. How are you doing, Sam? What are you up to?
Alright, I'm trying to put it in his other hand, holding the sword, but I need to do the shoulder first.
You do. What we could do is, in the hollow of its body, we could put some monuments to these donators. So, like a secret within the Argonath.
Yep.
We'll do our donators.
Not much of a monument then, though, surely.
Well, maybe we'll do it on the top of their head.
Future monument.
Something a bit more subtle. Just
Build your
on
own
top of their
monument.
heads.
You do your own monument. All right, Sam. I will.
We'll figure something out that looks good and is worthy
I'll
of a
do my
hero
own
of
monument,
love.
Sam.
How quickly can I do this? Not that quickly.
How long have we got? An hour and a half?
Yes. This is fine. She's got
It's a
booby.
speed build Minecraft challenge. Who can build the Argonath? The ancient monument to the old kings in Middle Earth. On one team, it's Tom and Sam.
I mean, they look like Transformers, honestly. Yours is a bit Transformery, isn't it?
Are you dissing my Argonath?
I mean, compared to ours, definitely does not look like a Transformer. That's all I'm going to say.
So it's got that going for it.
Yeah, that's one thing he's got going for it.
I'll give it to you that mine does look something like a Transformer. I will concede this point to you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
It
That's all I
doesn't have
wanted.
much of a shoulder either, I've just realised.
Yeah, is my arm sort of heading directly towards the chest area? So his arm.
Well, he's sort of
he's like sideways, isn't he?
Sideways, isn't he?
You know what? I'm a genius.
So this sort of needs to come out like this.
What's this here?
This is like his upper body.
Okay.
So it needs to be an angle like this.
Yes, you're right.
You are right, Samuel Gibbs. The Gibbs family.
You're right. And his big old sleeve goes all the way to the ground. Oh my god. He's got thick sleeves, man. So he's got like one sleeve.
Boy, he thick.
Them sleeves are thick. Like he's got his hand. And then he's got a sleeve beneath that. Oh, cover himself up. And then another sleeve beneath that, and another sleeve beneath that, and then long robes. So it's like, I've done the first sleeve. I need to do 2 more sleeves, and then dangly robes.
1, 2. 2 more sleeves. 1, 2. 2 more sleeves.
And dangly robes,
Get
and
those
dangly
sleeves
robes, and
in.
dangly robes. So I've got 1 sleeve.
How far does your hand go? At least match sort of.
2 sleeves. Is this right? Oh, sheer perfection. Oh, no, not perfection. It's fine. So this is another sleeve.
God, how did you do a hand?
Just take one look at across the way and you'll see.
Honestly,
perfect hand.
I am copying your guys' hand. You guys have got a good effing hand up here.
You know it. You know it, kitten.
You know it, kitten.
And 1 more large sleeve here.
3 base.
Maybe a little too large.
I don't think my guy's enough fingers.
He's the Argonath. Whatever you want. He's a fantasy man.
That's how it works in fantasy, right? Just make it up.
Yeah, you don't need rules in fantasy. Who needs rules? There we go. How are you doing? Nice. He's got like power armor on. He's got like pretty
Optimus
cool
Prime
helmets.
says, "Fellowship, transform and roll out."
Good. We could actually build a city within these walls. That would be awesome.
I like this music, Tom, actually. No!
Are you here? Okay, am I sending it to you?
Yeah, I can hear it.
There's some in game, I think.
Well, I sent funky music. I can send it through Discord, maybe. Does this come through?
No.
Does this come through?
No.
Don't worry about it. Okay. This is all great. What are you doing? Oh, yes. Very good. Very good.
Somewhat
Very good.
So are we going to keep this face, or do you want to do a bit more of a face? Let's keep it.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. It's great.
I love it. I love it. No, I really love it. No, it's great. It's great. Oh my god, my hand is so bad. How did you guys get your hand so good?
Because I'm a fucking
Why can't I not copy your hand?
I started with just made a little ball in the middle.
I hate it.
Make a little ball in the middle, or like a little square, build the fingers off it, and then extend it underneath symmetrically. Already, this is such an impressive sight. From the river down here. Look at that, they genuinely are the right height. Can you believe this?
It's almost like I made a good guess.
It's almost like you tried with effort. This is fine. And there is absolutely no way we could have done this without creative mode, I'm afraid.
No.
That would have been madness.
Smart.
This would have been
I was like,
months.
should we do it in creative? It feels a bit cheaty. Oh god, yes. We should have.
Oh, I can probably hollow out this sleeve a little bit.
This is a big old sword. He's holding.
Oh, wow, yeah. His arm's pretty short, I guess, but that's okay. And then his robe goes all the way down. Wait. Facial hair, yes, beard, you're right. I'll give him a beard. A Lincoln beard.
The helmet and a beard.
Should we do like a wool, like a ginger wool beard?
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay.
We can add some colour.
Yeah. I think it deserves it, honestly.
Right, that's the best hand I'm gonna get. I ain't doing too much more on my hand.
That's good. That's good. That's perfect.
It's good. Oh yeah, you good job.
No, well
good,
done.
Yeah,
Well
good
done.
job. Well done,
Well
Mark.
done.
Oh, good job. You did good. Gold star.
Well done.
Way too far.
He's got sleeve.
I might replace some of the dirt. Sam, will you be offended?
No, go for it. Get rid of it all.
Now that I'm in the wool zone.
Dirt. It's the Argonath here.
What can I get rid of? Hang on.
We could always ask the audience who they think created the better Argonath.
Oh, sure, we could, yeah.
We're not going to, but we
I wouldn't want you to feel too bad, Mark.
To be fair, I suspect that your guys, it will certainly get done, which will make it look infinitely better than mine.
Looking great.
Yeah? Do you like it? The mighty Argonath. Maybe he doesn't need a helmet. Maybe this is just okay.
Does yours have a helmet? Come on, you gotta put the helmet on.
We'll give him a helmet.
I do
it,
like
Sam?
your face now. I've just seen your face. I like it very much.
Are you giving him a helmet, Sam?
No, you go for it.
Should it be in a different stone? Or, well, I'll try it in regular stone.
Yeah, I started using some different ones.
You think we should start use different ones?
Yeah.
Like wool again? For colour?
No, just some different stone. Different types.
Okay. Chiseled stone, that's like slightly different. That's kind of decorative. Maybe that's okay.
This is kind of quite relaxing, isn't it? Actually, just
It's lovely.
building.
Turning
God,
into
how
a
long's it
chill
been?
build stream. Do they not have cracked stone stairs?
Yeah. You might have to scroll around to find it a little bit.
They do. Just throwing all the supplies around. Then what did you say no to? 4?
I keep deactivating my flying. These fucking robes, these like super long fucking sleeves.
That's right. Okay. I'm digging it.
I'm digging it.
He's got little eyeballs now, but in reverse. So his pupil is white and the outside is black. Okay, I can dig that as well. He's got brown eyes. We've had a 56-month resub from Kovalaki. Toss a coin to your streamer. And we had a 4-month resub
to your streamer
from Sasunari1. Thank you so much. We must remember our memorials to Sinfinity 7, Pisukat, and Falcon Echoes.
They have very scary eyes now.
Oh yes, they are quite scary. Maybe you could do some like angry eyebrows. Can we do angry eyebrows? Like how you do that. Yes! Look at those! Oh my god, so good. Oh Sam, this is perfect. I And his flat face as well. It's just nothing. Nothing back there.
He's perfect.
He's beautiful. And he's angry.
He's beautiful. He's my beautiful baby boy.
He's warning people. Is the idea that they warn you that there's a waterfall coming up ahead? Is that the idea?
No, I think that it's or like you're entering the kingdom of Gondor, I think.
Okay. There is a giant waterfall right ahead though in the movies, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Come no further or die. I think it's probably both. I'd say both.
I say both.
Both.
Booth. Oh, that's a real nice booth you've got there. Booth.
I didn't place a single block. I thought I had a thing then. Not placing? No? No? You like?
These make me laugh. It's just like I look at the stuff that is in the gen structures mod.
Yeah. I appreciate it so much more now.
Yeah, just a little bit. Like, Christ, how do people do this stuff?
Like, honestly, doing these sleeves is already just like too much for me. Come on. Place, place.
Stop! Deactivating flight. Overrated. Flying, overrated.
I would love to fly. Don't you tell me that's overrated.
Is that your superpower of choice?
Oh, like in the real world, yeah. Like flight.
Pretty cool.
The one.
Being able to fly.
Yeah, 100%. What about you?
I think I would want the ability to. I'd want to be like Mystique in X-Men. Where I can just
what does Mystique do?
Anything or anything.
You just okay.
Like you can shift your body to do like become another person or like look however you want.
Wow, it's very useful. Oh, Sam, it's on fire! And it glows, it makes his face glow. You do not want to mess with this guy.
Exactly.
Do you want to
get him like a cool chain or something around his neck?
A chain? Yes, I do, absolutely. Look at that, he like glows. Actually, like, rock up in your boat. Look at this.
I like how you guys are
a shot from the movie.
You guys have got your creative liberties that you're taking now. You're like, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Mark, we're artists. You can't contain our creativity.
I can't. No, you're right. I absolutely can't. Nor would I wish to. Nor would I dream of it.
I kind of want to make this sword stand out, so I'm going to make it iron instead.
Good call.
It starts looking a bit samey, the same set of blocks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't think we'd actually make something that looked vaguely like you could look at it and be like, oh, I can see what they're kind of maybe trying to do. And I think we've done that. So in between now and next week, we're going to build Isengard in this style, and we'll build Helm's Deep in this style.
Because we always live up to those promises. Whenever we say next week we're going to do, by next week we're going to have done this. Definitely live up to those.
Meta Plays donated and says, I think those eyes have just possessed me with its demon powers. Demon powers! Come to me. Hang on. I know what I can do.
Arise, chicken.
Does this work? How does this sound? Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. How deep is that when I do that? Is that weird? Hello?
It's weird when you stop talking like it.
Hello, it's me.
Tom. Are you
Oh my
playing
God.
around with a voice mod?
Just with... Oh,
Just with my audition.
Is that right, Tom?
Oh, it's
Tom, please. Daddy,
It's a little
please.
mice. Don't call me daddy.
Not in that voice.
Not in that voice.
Don't like it.
It makes me feel weird. Should we make it day as we're big cheaters anyway?
Oh, why would we need it to be day?
So we can see what we're doing.
I know.
Alright, fine, I've been outvoted. Oh, Sam, perfect.
Not really.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Oh,
Ah, mate.
you
Leave
dare
it, mate.
go against the word of Gingerbeard.
Oh,
Oh, the lightning.
Oh, we
Gingerbeard
angered.
has something to say. We have
We
angered them.
angered. Gingerbeard, no. This is all fabulous. Oh, it's very violent.
Spooky.
So how's Mark getting on here? Yeah, yours is okay. I mean, it looks great. Whoa, the lightning
Yeah,
just
it's
set the
okay.
rocks on fire. No, I think you're doing a bang-up job.
I mean, mine doesn't
Oh,
quite
I-
have the spooky, scary eyes of yours.
Yes, no, not quite.
Sure, I can find something.
Oh, we need a gold chain, you said.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
I think that'd be very, very cool. Can't really hang
Maybe we
down.
could give him like purple wizard robes or something.
What, wizard robes?
Purple. Some
Oh,
nice
man.
purpley wizard robes.
He's also got a wedding ring on.
It's very nice. Got the one ring.
My
one
guy
ring?
looks more like the gingerbread man from Shrek.
Yeah. Ah. Okay. It's quite a tight necklace, as he's only 1 block thick. And it sort of just goes, oh, fuck's sake. Come along. Okay. It's a bit more like a sort of choker. And we can get rid of this now, can't we? Beautiful. All right.
My guy's a very thick neck.
Yeah, ours has quite a thick neck as well. It's as thick as his whole head. Ooh! Look at this. Oh, he's gonna have an Adam's apple. No, he doesn't. No, that's too weird. Okay, so he's got like quite a tight gold necklace on. He's got his ring. Face tattoo? Maybe not. Whoa. That's cool. I like it from behind with the netherrack there.
How's this looking?
He's just pure neck. He's just neck.
All neck
Nothing but
all the time.
One neck to rule them all. Is that thunder and lightning outside for real?
Is it for real?
Is it thundering?
No, it's
Not
not
here.
outside for real.
I heard a crackle.
Oh, nice.
Oh. It was supposed to rain today. I thought it might be for real.
It looks like
Be
it's
very
gonna
s-
rain.
Well, yeah, it's forecast. I was excited. Like, rain is always nice to when you've got somewhere warm and inside to be. Were we talking about this last week? Yeah, because you're talking about being like a lizard man, Mark.
Yeah, I am a lizard. That's true. That's actually true.
Mark,
Actual
lizard
facts.
man. In actual fact, I am a lizard man, actually. I think you'll find I'm a lizard.
Government.
Whoa, that got sexual. Real quick. Can you give it the illusion, Sam, that his cape is like flowing in the wind? Can you give me that illusion?
His cape. Sure.
Yeah. Should he have a cape? Let's give him like a Superman cape that goes.
Yeah, with a big S on it.
Goes back out here and it's like waving around. We're going a bit off subject, maybe.
No, I like it.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got the makings of it here. Or maybe he could have like the Infinity Gauntlet with like different stones on his knuckles.
Oh yeah, what if we just made him Thanos?
Make yours Thanos, Mark. Yours kind of looks like Thanos. He's got the helmet. Ours is like Demon Honeydew, and yours can be like Thanos. You just got struck by lightning as well. That is what causes him to turn into Thanos evil. He got struck by lightning in the head, and it scorched his brain. And now he will awaken from his stone tomb and come for you all with his
slumber.
The Infinity Gauntlet. And then ours will get struck by lightning, and he'll have to hunt yours down with his mighty sword to stop you from doing whatever you're going to do. God, I hope that's what the new Lord of the Rings series is about. I'm going to be disappointed if it isn't.
The Argonaths coming alive. And
the two Argonaths, yeah, exactly. Lord of the Rings, the Argonath Chronicles. I just don't know what I'm doing with my life.
This lightning is crazy. Like, this is ridiculous now. It's so loud.
Oh yes, it is in the game. I've got it very quiet. That's why I thought it was outside. I love lightning when I'm not in a field or something. Makes me feel so good. Maybe I'm Thor. I always think that about boats. Like, I have some sort of weird draw to boats, and I'm like, was I like a pirate or a sailor in a past life? Or like were my ancestors Vikings, and that's just in me? Is like a love of being on the ocean.
I love boats. I'm a Viking.
I just fucking love boats.
Have you watched Castlevania?
No.
Show.
Is that good?
So in season 2, they introduce a Viking vampire, and he literally has the line of like, "I'm a Viking. I just love boats."
Tell me, instead of vampire fangs, he has. Instead of vampire fangs, tell me he has the horns off a helmet in his mouth, like Viking helmet horns as his vampire fangs. Come on, they missed a trick there. The hell?
They obviously did. You're right. I'll write to Warren Ellis and tell him.
Or
my friend Tom says you missed a trick.
And he's done a drawing for you as well. Here, I attached it in this envelope. He's drawn what they should actually look like. Well, what if instead of drinking blood? Yeah. Instead of drinking blood, he sticks his horned helmet into them, and the blood draws that way.
Okay. I'll tell him.
What about that?
I'll tell him, Tommy, don't you? I'll tell him. Don't you worry. I'll pass it on to Mr. Ellis. I'll send the letter to Santa. I'm going to send it.
You had better. Don't you lie to me again, Mark Hibbs.
You lied to me like my parents did. They said that they sent that letter to Father Christmas, but I know they didn't.
They said they would correct the Viking vampires, and they did not. But you must. I keep recognising these songs from videos I've put them in.
That's the problem with Epidemic, is you'll pick them up. I've started noticing, like, I hear Epidemic music in like TV shows or like other streams, and I'll be like,
yeah, I do as well.
Very good.
Yep. Okay, we're getting there. Look at this. This is beautiful. I mean, the cape is a whole other story, isn't it? This is something else. That is sort of quite open in the back. And we'll get round to the... I'm thinking we could do a monument on the back of the hand. Look, like this is kind of monument territory right here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So maybe on the back of each hand, We could do a monument. Mazy Day saying phone games love Epidemic as well. Well, I mean, it's very, like, it's quite reasonably priced, really.
Yeah, and it's, like, for what you get as well.
Yeah, you get a lot of access to a lot of songs.
Not that I'm sponsored by Epidemic, but it's...
They could, though, if they want. Do you want to sponsor Foleyship stream? We make movies and stuff. We'll get a sponsor us, Epidemic. Actually, I could just email Epidemic.
Yeah. Hey, it's Tom from the Yogscast.
We literally have contacts at Epidemic who we can speak to, so I'm going to be like, hey, I know I'm only supposed to contact you on professional matters regarding the Yogscast, but sponsor us right now.
I mean, if they were going to sponsor a stream, this is probably one of the ones that makes more sense to do.
Making movies, absolutely. Yeah. Let's get the word out. $1 million, please. $1 million sponsored stream. The most expensive sponsored stream in history. Just because the brand tie-in is so strong with what we do.
Yeah.
We get to
charge. The idea alone is worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's $1 million idea. That's where the term comes from. 34-month resub from Inspector. 34. Wow. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a whole 34 months.
Oh, man. You guys have gone so much more I mean, there is 2 of you, I suppose, and I'm fussing. But...
Yeah, I'm not really. It doesn't feel like I'm doing much, really. Like, this fucking sleeve. Why does this sleeve have to be so long?
The sleeves are gonna kill me, honestly. I've just ignored them for a long time.
Yeah, it's probably best.
Deal with them.
Maybe yours could have like bikini bottoms on instead of like a robe.
Oh,
or
yeah.
if he's wearing like pants, like Speedos. Maybe?
I've already started though. I've already started on the bloody sleeves.
Do like, yeah, but just have him holding the sleeve up and then have like...
one sleeve.
Poiking it up like a pin-up, like a 50s pin-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one leg can just be sticking out into the river with the high heel on. And you have to then like sail between the stiletto heel, like the arch of the heel.
I love it. You see, that's my brand, Tom Hazel. You're speaking my brand.
Did you just call me Tom Hazel?
I did.
I did. You just called me Tom Hazel.
Oh my god, Tom, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did absolutely just call you Tom Hazel. Oh, that's very awkward, isn't it? Oh dear.
That's real awkward.
Ooh. Daddy called his child by the other child's name.
Ugh, I think it's worse that you
Daddy,
called yourself
did you
Daddy.
Just call me?
I can deal with Tom Hazel, but Daddy. Ugh.
Daddy. Daddy. I say Daddy.
Daddy.
That's Chris Trott's character's voice in High Rollers.
Oh, of course.
Daddy.
How long's he kept that up now, that voice?
Lucius. He does it, like, when he talks in character, that's the voice. He does it every time.
Has it been years now?
It has been, yeah. 2 years we've been doing that campaign.
Wow, that's commitment.
I mean, he doesn't speak like in it, every day, but...
Oh, what?
Actually, maybe he should.
I thought that was the whole point of High Rollers. You were the most immersive D&D campaign there was out there.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm kind of disappointed, actually.
We definitely that.
I'm not gonna get involved anymore. Now that I know it's not real.
It's not real.
What is it? Some kind of fantasy thing?
Morty.
Betrayed.
Listen, Morty. It's all a bunch of bullshit. It's not even real.
Okay, this sleeve is a mighty sleeve.
2 years, I need man. To like... 2 years we've been doing High Rollers. Crazy.
Do you regret every minute of
this campaign? It's been 4 years, I think, for this High Rollers.
Wow.
Jeez, Louise.
That's 4 years you'll never get back, Mark. Just remember that.
Oh, I know. Leave me, Tom Bates. I know.
You've built an empire, Mark. You've built an empire.
I feel more like a dad whose kids are turning 4. Do you know what I mean? I feel more like an exhausted dad.
Right. How long do you think the current campaign's going to go on for? Or do you just let it go until it feels like it's getting towards something?
Yeah,
obviously,
so
don't want spoilers.
I kind of want this campaign because the first campaign we did, the guys got to about level 15. This campaign, I'd love to get us to level 20, which is the kind of top level.
Ah, yes.
So I'd love to be able to do that. But considering it's been 2 years and they're level 10, now it should speed up in theory.
Because they get super strong now.
Yeah, they generally do. Yeah, they're fighting more powerful enemies and stuff like that, so it will speed up. But yeah, it's gonna be a long one. It's a long one.
Yeah. So, a question: how do you? Each week, do you have like a plan going ahead, or do you just start fresh every week based on what happened last week?
No, yeah, I have. So it's one of those things where I know what's going on in the world. So like the wider world, I'll have an idea of like, right, this bad guy is up to this character is doing this.
Sure.
And then I'll look at what, say, the players did last week, and I will go, okay, this is what they did last week. So this is what they said they wanted to do this week. So I will look into doing that. Like I can start like thinking like, okay, they said they wanted to do this last week. So I will prep and plan for them doing that thing that they said they wanted to do.
Yeah, okay.
And it might be that something, and then sometimes like I'll come up with stuff like, okay, I know that this villain is currently doing this thing. They're probably going to want to get involved in that at some point. So I will plan that out. So often you're kind of working with ideas you already had in your head about how stuff is going to go down.
Interesting.
But a lot of it is also like that week, it'll be, okay, right, we'll do this.
You got to stay a bit loose.
Yeah.
Where would you say your inspiration comes from? Do you have like places that you go to when you try and think of stories?
Nah, like
just anywhere and everywhere.
Like, it'll be like, yeah, like movies I've watched that week, or like, a game that I've been playing that I thought something was really cool in.
Yeah.
Generally anything.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very.
I'm gonna make Pisukat's grave inside the sleeve here.
Amazing. Yeah.
I need
Love
to.
it.
My inventory's a bit full. Because this is
creative inventory.
Pisukat's only got 4 left. Okay. It's quite tight space. Gold here. Is that the outside? Oh, it's not even the outside. What?
These look so funny.
I think they are brilliant. Now this is a bit cheaty because these are creative mode memorials. So there's a lot of gold and stuff and fun stuff, but that's okay. Now, Pisukat spelt their name differently on the donation.
Do you have to spell it? Do you have to spell it differently in the
Is it in real life? Is the S a 5 or is it just a S?
No, it's an S. It's always been.
Okay. I'll put the cause next to it.
Phosphorus. My sleeves are definitely getting wider and wider because I don't really know what I'm doing. So.
Argonath.
I like how from the back they're just like
demise
flat, like nothings. They're just 2D.
Yeah. Okay. We have to do creative. We have to. I guess for the grave, maybe we shouldn't do creative.
Nah, you
That'd
do what
feel
you want.
weird.
Do what you want, son.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I could do what I want.
You can do what you want. You're a big, strong, independent man. And you do what you want.
Yes, I am. Oh, I know. I'm going to put some, like, special grass in here. Like it's a little garden. I love it.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Aren't you a sweet boy?
Very sweet. Whoops. And got a couple of flowers. And it's a place where no one can visit. Piece of cat. Argonath to a stony demise, 4 lives remain. With a gold trim. Beautiful. Okay. We've got a few more. Sinfinity 7. That's a $15 donation. That's got to be quite nice. I'll put it on the back of here. Because this is prime real estate right here.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate. Sinfinity 7. It seems I've met with an unfortunate end. If only there was some monument to mark my passing. Sinfinity 7. Slipped off the sleeve. That's how you went. Okay. This is actually stuff that I collected prior as well. Okay. Ooh. I picked this up for real. I'm going to place that down, whatever this is. Carved Galadrim brick. Looks fancy as heck. Get rid of these.
I think I threw that away when I was testing material.
It's beautiful. Bit of chiseled stone. Put that in. Oh no, that's just. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Gold trim. Gold trim. Whoops. Whoops. Finish this. This is coming along.
Coming on.
I like putting in a bit of a sort of natural element to it. A bit of a garden.
It's always a nice touch.
Isn't it? And then green torches. Mossy stone stairs will be fine because you've been there for a while. Where do I want them though?
I don't think I'm going to finish my Argonath, guys.
Why not?
Oh no.
That was your homework and you haven't done it.
No, I haven't done it. I'm sorry, sir. Please.
Why not?
Because when I got home, my house had exploded.
That's a pretty good excuse, actually.
That's why
I don't really know how you would.
My dog ate my Argonath.
Yes.
My
Now, is
Argonath,
this too much?
it was just too much for one man. The other boys and girls all had 2 people to work on their Argonath, but I just had me.
Excuses, excuses, young Hulmes. It's a bit off-centre. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, Sinfinity 7. But... oh, it's very off-centre, but you know what? You know what? I'm doing it again. Can't live with this. Oh. Now, are these pillars for the memorial here, is it too much? Can you see it from the ground?
Let's have a look. Oh, very nice. No, I think you get...
It's kind of hidden, isn't it, from the bottom?
Yeah.
You get a look... Actually, Piece of Cat's grave, you get a hint, and it's like he's wearing a gold watch underneath the sleeve. He is fully pipped out with his jewellery. All
very
his jewellery.
nice.
Go get him. Go get him, son. Got a couple more memorials to do, don't worry, haven't forgotten. Just finding the right time and place.
He doesn't love you. Don't listen to him.
I certainly do. For real, though. I'll just fill this sleeve out because it feels a bit far away.
I'm just trying
like it's
to give a
collapsed
fake
inside.
veneer of a front so that mine is semi-finished.
That looks shockingly bad. Why did I do that? Did you say finished?
I'm trying to make it like so that even if I can't get the sleeves done, it doesn't have these massive gaping holes in it.
Oh my god, we've only got 15 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm just like quickly trying to like smash mine to like.
I was like, we've got hours, don't worry about it. Just keep doing it for the rest of the day, Mark, on your stream. You've got to finish it.
I want to eat food, Tom.
You'll be alright for a couple of days.
The thing is knowing me and how sad I am, I might just like eat food and then come back and stream and finish it. So.
I'd be very proud of you if you did that. But I wouldn't tell you. I'd withhold my praise.
Yeah, like a true father.
That's my parenting technique.
Like, well, I am very secretly proud, but I'll never tell you it.
Never. Don't get used to it.
Papa, look at what I've made for you, Papa.
Shit. Smash.
Secretly cherishes it.
Yeah. Tears up the macaroni portrait, but then tapes it back together and puts it in his wallet. His wallet is massive and it's full of macaroni.
Desperately trying to shut it. There's macaroni spilling out everywhere.
Kid discovers it years later and just thinks it's a part of macaroni.
Moldy green macaroni.
Why has Dad got loads of macaroni in his wallet? Gross.
Wait a minute.
Could this be?
Flashback. What's going on at the back, Sam? Has he got a big hunchback?
Yeah.
Oh no,
I don't really know. Sort of filling in the rest of the clothes.
I like that his body is full size, but his head is just flat.
Yeah.
Or maybe his head could like slide down into his body. Like he's a flat. The front of his face is totally flat, and then his skull just descends into the body.
Yeah, no, I think that works.
Yeah. This is great. Oh, a couple more memorials. Yes.
Yes. Memorials. Yes.
This one, someone gets it right on the back of the head here. So, we are going to do... actually, the back of the head... Yeah, let's do the back of the head. Okay. This is grand. Oh, my hair's gone a bit funny.
Oh, my hair's gone a bit funny.
I've got a bit Jimmy Neutron.
I love that as a mental image.
My hair's so long now. I'm supposed to have my haircut 2 months ago, but obviously other circumstances intervened.
Other circumstances have intervened.
So this is for... I'll give this one to Falcon Essay. Nicose.
Falcon Nicose.
Okay, lured in by Gingerbeard. Lured in by Beard. By Bear. And then tangled. So tangled to death in the beard of the Argonath. I apologise for that. That must have been a traumatic experience. This monument. Now, it's becoming traditional to put down a bit of grass as well. Tradition I just made. My stomach's grumbling, actually.
I'm so unbelievably
You must be. So you haven't eaten all day? Mark, look after yourself. Oh, look at this glowing gorgeousness. Ooh, a beautiful block. Yes, this is like a little green grass carpet here. This is it. This is it. Falcon Akose? Is it Akose, did you say?
I don't know.
Do you know that? Oh, I thought I was saying it like that because you were saying it like that. Anyone know? Falcon Akose? I was just copying you.
Say as I do, do as I... What is it?
Say as I do, not as I say. Do as I say, not as I do. Well, I did do what you said, and it was wrong.
Yeah, it was, yeah. 100%.
I've got one more monument. Yeah, I haven't got long to do it, actually. So, if Falcon's watching, you were tangled in the beards of the Argonath here, and so that's why your monument is on the back of his head. And it's a beautiful glowing monument that will shine for miles. It's French for Scotland, says Falcon.
Oh, there you go.
Very good. Is that real?
Very good. Jolly good.
I learnt French. How would you pronounce that? Écosse. But there's no accent. Écosse. 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 Tell me how to say it.
Alright. I'm as done as I fucking can. Oh, God. It's just this last bit I've got to do. Like, you guys have rounded it all out. How have you done that?
We're brilliant. Oh, here's a little...
Brilliant. I'm envious.
On the back of the sword. Okay, this is for meta displays. You're going to get... Last one I did is correct. Falcon Écosse. Écosse. Is that right? Because E's an sound in French, I believe.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Écosse. Écosse. Meta displays. Oh, possessed, of course. How do you spell possessed? 2 S's. Have I done that right? Possessed by the demon eyes. I'm sorry, Meta displays. You were possessed to death.
To death.
Now this one, I don't want it to be too... Oh, you can do that. Is that gonna ruin Sam's thing? Sam, I might have ruined your...
Sure, it's fine. Sure, it's
Sam
fine.
does not give a shit.
He should. He does. He does, Mark. He cares with all his heart.
I don't know if he does.
Nah, that looks fine.
I just wanted to block it a little bit so he weren't...
Yeah.
You know.
Filling in this hunchback has taken a bit of time.
If you made him a hunchback now.
Oh, blue orchid. That looks nice. You deserve grass. You absolutely deserve grass. And... Oh, I like these green torches as well. Look at that. The demon eyes of the torches are there. Ah! What else? What other fun stuff is there? Now I've got the secret menu. Now I've got my second inventory.
Now I've got the secret menu.
Yeah.
I very much approve of that terminology. I'm referring to your second inventory in Minecraft. I got the secret menu. I'm gonna order double cheese cheeseburger.
Do we have secret menus in the UK, or is that just America?
Well, maybe we do. But I don't. They're secret. I don't know about them.
That's a really good point. I never even thought about it like that.
How would you know?
You just don't.
How could I possibly know?
You just don't know. I'm going to put this here for some reason.
That's my thought process behind most of this building.
Just for some reason, just whatever. It's almost like this particular wall has been there for a long time. But the Argonath is clean. So this wall was here before the Argonath and they built it around the wall. Meta plays, this is your tomb on the hilt of the sword of the Argonath. We've gone through all the memorials. Thank you so much for your donations. Much appreciated. We've got a 14-month resub from Filipov, or Philip Ov, and a sub from C97 Blazer. Thank you, everyone. Inspector, I said you, yeah, 34 months. Beautiful. Here we go. This Argonath is like a living thing. Look, got Pussy Cat's grave there. You got secret monument behind the sword hill. You got secret monument behind the hand. Secret monument behind the head. And it's fantastic. Actually, no, gonna leave it. It's perfect. Actually, Sam, you've done so much.
Sam, MVP. As
Look
always.
at this. Brilliant. I think once you've done that, we're done. I'll help you out.
Yeah. Just filling in this thing.
Helping out those guys. Old poor Marky Hulmes day. No help for old Marky Hulmes.
Absolutely not. But we can come in a minute or two and help you out.
Fine. Surely the stream will be ending soon.
That's what I mean. Once, we'll probably get this done in a minute, and then the stream will end, and we'll just laugh.
Then we'll run out of time.
I mean, you guys, the sword, excellent. The sword does need a bit of a pommel. I'm going to help you out with this.
Excuse me, are you touching this? Are you touching ours?
Monument.
Do you want me to touch yours?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I'd really love some help actually on mine. Little pommel.
Oh, yes.
Oh, guard's a little weak.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, that's actually just extended Meta to Play's monument. That's nice.
Oh, there you go. That sword's very good. Yours is like actually fully done.
Good. Your sword is very good as well.
Look at this.
Oh, with the little glowing ends. Yeah, that's good.
Mine is very boring.
Oh, yes.
But I like to think mine is quite accurate as I can probably try and get it.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel that about ours as well.
Yeah.
I think so. We did.
Man,
we tried our hardest to make it accurate.
Sam coming at hard. He's just like, yeah. Ours too.
He believes it. We're artistes,
He believes.
He does. Almost done. Almost done. Can't believe we actually did it. I didn't think we'd even get to this point by the end of the stream. I thought the river travel would take forever.
Mine is nowhere. I've still got the sleeve to do, but it's like this whole shoulder and sleeve needs to be finished.
Yeah.
But that's just really a manpower job that I don't currently have.
You are man. You have power.
I am no man.
Oh, there's a little door down here, so if we make this little door an entrance to the inside of it as like a tourist attraction, like you go inside the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, very
Like
nice. I like that.
Beautiful. Oops. Just a little bit more, and we'll be done. Just got to do this one little bit. We're so nearly done. Okay, it's not supposed to be that. Whoa, the last one. Here we go.
Business time.
Oh, there's a Superman on the back as well.
Yeah, it's that cape we talked about doing half an hour ago.
Oh, it's fantastic. Is that S for Sam?
Yeah, sure.
Look at this. You guys have had time to like make yours funny. Mine is just so bad.
It's just got some hollow bits.
Boring.
Well, we'll help you out. Yours has got a nice added feature. I added a feature to yours. I don't know if you'll find it, but
what did you add?
just see if you can find it.
Probably can't.
I'm not sure if you will. It's quite subtle. Oh, you got another hand here.
Look at this little Pernus.
I didn't. Yeah, I did. That's the added.
You haven't finished it though.
You're not going to make it squirt or anything, are you?
No. No.
You never would.
Why would I do that?
Banned. This is just a column. This is just a structural stone column. Oh my goodness me! What? Adding an extension. Okay, this is now just wrong. You've just taken it beyond any decent level of decency. This is rank and disturbing. We've done it, everyone. The Foleyship, for God's sake. Beautiful. That structural stone pillar for legal reasons looks great. Look at these boys, like, honestly. Let's do the river journey. Okay, I'm gonna find some epic music and we'll do the river journey.
Yeah, I need some boats. Get some boats, Sam.
Let's start further back.
Hang on. I'm going to try and get a good angle where mine doesn't look shit, and then I'll send that to Nina as the thumbnail for this week's episode.
Go, we did it.
I'll get it from where you can see mostly your one.
Got some music on. Look at this. Sam, where are our boats? Oh, yes.
I'm down here. Ready to go.
Ah. Is there like a beacon? Oh no, that's like the galaxy or something. Oh,
so stupid. How do I take a picture in? How do I do a screenshot in Minecraft against someone? Somebody will tell me in Minecraft.
Oh, F4. Don't do that.
No.
Is it F?
Which one? One of the Fs.
F. Someone says F2. F2.
Yeah.
I've got the epic music playing already.
The people asking what this mod is to get the
Argonath.
Get the
You can pay us to do it in your server if you want. Because we don't know how to copy and paste.
I think I've got a screenshot of our Argonath. Your one looks so good.
Because we're artists.
I think my helmet is good. I started off really strong with a good helmet, and then it all went downhill from there.
Do you want to come and do the boat
started
ride?
Off weaker, but then it's got better over time. The sword. Who did the sword?
Sam.
I did miss that. Yeah.
Very good. Very.
Come over here and do the boat ride.
All right. Is there a spare boat for me?
Yeah.
There's loads of... Thanks, Sam.
See if you can find a boat.
How do I get into a boat if I'm in?
Right click.
Let me get. Is this music? Yeah, this music seems fine. Here we go.
Either way.
The Argonath.
Stop spawning boats, Sam. Stop
The
it.
mighty
I can't
Argonath.
get a screenshot.
Oh. They're very
It's
close
just like
together.
I'm in the film.
Oh, yeah, and my boat destroyed itself. I slammed into the Argonath, you guys. I can fly though, so it kind of looks the same. Let's go again. Beautiful. Thank you. Beautiful.
Boat.
Oh, look. Look.
See the jizzy.
The jizzing Pernus.
The jizzing Pernus of the Argonath.
And then you look back and you see one is
they look
partially
even better.
finished and one has a Superman cape. As Tolkien meant it.
Long have I desired to see the monuments to our forefathers.
You. Okay, what's the HUD thing again? How do I get rid of HUD? F5?
It looks like a Team
11?
Rocket backpack. It doesn't look like a cape at all.
I pressed F11, I closed it. Oh god, what was... Oh. F1. And what was smoothing again? I put that on a number. Can't remember. Okay, Okay, we're going to finish the stream with a beautiful cinematic reveal of the Argonath. Everyone, thank you for joining us this week. Let me get rid of the
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for everything. Subs and donos and all that stuff as well.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
Nice change of pace.
Look at these
Next week.
beauties. This is the shot from the movie. They go right near the hand. Okay, I'll stop messing around. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Oh, I need to alt-tab. Thank you for joining us, everyone. It's been a wonderful experience. And we will see you all next time. Oh, there's a sub come through.
Jizzy penis!
Thermo 1988. I don't know why yours just came through. Thank you so much. See you next week, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye to everyone on my stream as well. I'm going to pretty much just end the stream. Thanks for watching. I will see